this? Steps on a landmine and blows up.
Pog.
Whoa, what's this? Steps on a landmine and blows up. Hello? Hello? Pet the Kimty. You can't see the Kim. You silly goose. You can't see the I'm gonna post this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I decided since it's my birthday, I'm gonna post in a bunch of self-promos. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna self-promo myself. Thank you, Val. You're a legend, bestie. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having absolutely epic poggers. Oh, that's loud as balls! Jesus! Good God! Is that from this playlist? Is this the right thing? I don't want an email! Not an Outlook email, I say blowing up. Hello everyone, it's my birthday. I'm 23 years old, which is poggers. I have to update my Twitch bio, by the way, because it now has an outdated Taylor Swift joke. I keep getting messages! Why not out? I don't want to be outlooked. Kept in my text box the entire time. You're so valid, bestie. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm older than you. I know a lot of people are older than me. Most of my friends are older than me. I'm a youth. I'm a youthful gentleman. I'm old, you're valid is what you are, bestie. Okay, let's see. Where should I post? Okay, I'm just gonna go in order of my servers. Okay. Whoa! Ren's Discord got revamped. What the heck? Whoa! What's going on here? What the heck? Is Ren there? Bestie, you revamped your Discord. When did you do that? Must have been like very recent. I just opened it. I was like, what? You just finished doing. I love that. Well, I'm posting in your self-promo. I can't find your self-promo channel. There it is. I pretend to be a cat on the internet, and it is my birthday. Should I do all caps or no caps? I don't know what kind of moment it is. Bestie, go to sleep. Go have a sleep. You should sleep. If you were supposed to be sleeping, you should absolutely be sleeping. All caps? Okay, I'll do all caps. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know Ren's Discord is like, it's all fancy now. It's got like all kinds of gaming channels and other assorted things, and it has like a special font. Pretty epic. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna post in the ints. VTuber Alliance announcements. Boom, done. I feel so why do I feel so nervous doing this? Okay, I'm gonna post in Whimsy's Discord. Oh god. I'm kinda scared. I'm a little afraid. Okay, I'm doing it. I pretend to be a cat and it is my birthday. Okay. We'll do this Saki's Discord. I think she has a self-promo. She does. I don't think I've ever used it. I might have used it. I think the last time I did like a big self-promo, because I rarely do it. Sometimes I'll do it in the Ints Discord. Was when I did the Christmas album. I think I posted it in a bunch of different people's Discords. But it's my birthday and I want attention, and oh shit, I'm on the fucking fuck screen. No one told me I was on the fuck screen. Look, I have a hat. Look, everyone. It's a hat. Look, it's my, oh fuck, I forgot to open the background. Fuck! Shit! Everything's fine. I'm very exhausted. I'm just warning you all now. The level of rest I've had this weekend has been minimal. I was out doing things all day today. I did not get back until like 6:45 p.m. A lot has happened. I'm tired. I literally just finished eating and I'm dying. Hi Mizu, how's it going, bestie? Hi Whimsies, thank you for the happy thank you for letting me post to yourself from my channel, bestie. Thank you for the happy birthday, I really appreciate it. Cats can have a little salami as a treat. Thank you, Tiny Revolutionary. What was I talking about? Oh, I opened the background. Yeah, so anyway, I had very little time to like eat or do anything. I've been watching Kerbal Space Program videos and trying to mod my game, but I'm having issues doing it because modding Kerbal Space Program is a bitch and a half. And every time I want to play Kerbal Space Program, I'm like, okay, time to download some mods, and I spend several hours failing to download them, and then I give up. So birthday salami for me? That's pretty poggers. It's a heat wave here, and I'm melting. Well, have you considered getting in the freezer? Yeah, I said crying. Listen, my dear besties. The plan. Oh, well, Mizu, thank you for 300 bits, bestie. I really appreciate it. Oh, I should also thank Collective Horizons and KG Evans. Thank you both for subscribing for 8 months and 6 months, respectively. I really appreciate that from both of you, besties. Holy heck. Thank you for paying the Kimpty, Val, and thank you for booping the Kimpty, Rainy. I really appreciate both of those. My freezer can barely fit my head. You better go catch it. You know? It's a funny joke. Oh, Ren, thank you for adding everyone. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Okay. Unless he might have already gone to bed, actually, now that I think about it. Which hopefully she has, because it sounds like she needs sleep. Hi, kitty cat. Hello. These will buy bits. Thanks to hope we get confidence on Factor. I helped you get confidence on Factorio? Really? I did that? But I'm bad at that game. That's so flattering. Thank you, bestie. That means a lot to me. Holy heck. Listen, here's the plan. Here's what I'm planning to do today. I think we're gonna play American Truck Simulator, and the reason why we're gonna do that, maybe, I say, doubting myself, is because last year on my birthday, I did American Truck Simulator. And it was like my biggest stream ever at the time. I was so excited. I got like 2 followers. There was this one person, they never came back, but they were like there the whole stream. I was so excited after that American Truck Simulator stream. And now look at me, I pretend to be a cat on the internet. Didn't pretend, what? I think I used the little Hoppy model, the little PNG kitty cat. But I didn't really sort of have the opportunity, anyway, you get it, you understand. That reason is why you got confidence comparatively. You're so valid. Honestly, you know, watching me play Factorio is like looking at like a car wreck or something where you just can't look away, you know, because it's so bad. You're like, holy shit. And that's me playing Factorio. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Luna the Gamer Cat just made a post about me on Twitter.com. Holy Holy shit, alert the presses! Everybody shut the fuck up! Luna the Gamer Cat just posted about me on twitter.com! .com/Luna the Gamer Cat. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, where the hell am I? Where, what? Oh, I gotta press this button. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Luna the Gamer Cat moment, show me that obelisk of knowledge. Oh freaking whoa. Oh freaking whoa. Holy heck. Gamers. Gamers, look. 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 Luna the Gamer Cat posted about me. Look. She called me kitten. Oh lord. Please go follow Luna the Gamer Cat, because I'm a Luna the Gamer Cat moderator, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. In case any of you weren't already aware, I'm a Luna the Gamer Cat moderator. So I'm looking respectfully. Please look as respectfully as you desire, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna respond to that on my actual. I use Chrome just for showing things on stream, so I don't accidentally leak my personal info like I've done a handful of times. Don't worry about it. Happy birthday, bestie. Thank you, Camos. I really appreciate that, bestie. It is indeed my birthday, and speaking of birthday, I do need to update my Twitch bio, so we're gonna do that as well. Okay, I'm gonna retweet, quote tweet. Thank you, Luna the Gamer Cat. Very cool. Send tweet. Epic. Very poggers. Okay. Happy birthday, Bimsty. Have y'all seen this space shit going on, man? Hey, by the way, will 2 people follow me on Twitter? Please? I have 98 followers. If you don't follow me on Twitter, will you do it? That'd be really poggers. I want 100 followers. There's a Taylor lyric about being 23. There's a Paramore song called 23, I'm pretty sure. Paramore 23. I'm pretty sure it's very sad, though. Which, hey, no, I'm thinking of 26. Isn't there somebody who made a 23 song? Yeah, the James Webb telescope pictures I was going to talk about in a second. I'm sorry, Best, I don't have a Twitter. I forgive you. It took me a long time. I had to kind of go through like a whole arc. But I found, oh shit, 100 followers! Poggers! My roommate followed me. You weren't following me before? Can't believe this. 23andMe now? Well, I think most likely what will happen is it will determine that I am a cat. Because I'm a real cat. Cool comparison pic? Sure. Follow in order to follow because I'm already following. You're so valid, bestie. I forgive you. Well, my roommate is my 100th follower. Shout out to Tiny Revolutionary. Can we get a round of applause for Tiny Revolutionary, everybody? Thank you, thank you. Okay. Songs about being 23. 20 songs about 23. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never. Well, I've heard of that one. I know that was about being 23. Thank you all. Thank you all. Greatly appreciated. 22 going on 23 by the Butthole Surfers. That's nice. What's my age again? Is about being 23. That's kind of wild. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. 23 by Miley Cyrus, Mike Will Made It, and Wiz Khalifa. Huh. I don't know any of these. Sorry, I'm dying. I'm perishing. I'm perishing greatly. Well, what the hell should I think I came up with like a funny that I would say last time and then I forgot it. By last time, I mean like several months ago. I was thinking to myself like, I wonder what I will do for my bio when I turn 23. I could be like, I'm 23, like the Taylor Swift song +1. That feels kind of lame though. That feels kind of mediocre. I'm gonna keep it real with you gamers. That kind of feels pretty shitty. That kind of feels stupid. I can make myself big again. We are gonna look at the James Webb photos though, and then I think American Trucks. And that's, I mean, things happen. Sometimes I just transcend time and space, and it really do be like that sometimes, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. Twitch bio. Edit panels. I'm 22, like the Taylor Swift song. 23, like the Taylor Swift song, +1. Should I do number 1 or spell out 1? I think number 1 is what I'm gonna do. Submit. Twitch bio updated. Sometimes I forget my age. Does that ever happen to you? I just don't feel like I'm 23. I don't know what I feel like I am, but it ain't 23. I'm feeling 23. Let me see the bit. The funny hee hee ha ha here is that's not how the song goes. The song goes, I'm 22. I'm not 22 anymore. You know, I should have listened to the 22 song like a while ago. I should have done that. That would have been very poggers. Okay, what was I doing? You said I'm no longer feeling 22? Yeah, but the thing is that my... Oh my gosh!
Happy birthday, streamer who is definitely not pretending to be a human, pretending to be a cat.
Thank you, ex-girlfriend, for the 100 bits, bestie. I would never pretend to be a cat on the internet. It's funny, because I'm pretend to be a cat on the internet. Thank you, bestie, for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. I have the body of a 99-year-old on life support. Listen, it really do be like that sometimes. I have the body of a cat. Meow. Yeah, so my bio was never I'm feeling 22. It was just I'm 22 like the Taylor Swift song. So, this doesn't really work. He said it. I said the meow word. Meow. He he. Meow 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 meow. Okay, listen. Listen, my friends. Listen. We're gonna look at the James Webb Telescope photos. Twitter is giving me a lot of notifications. Rainey sent me a before and after, which is pretty poggers. Birthday salami. Thank you for the birthday salami, bestie. Greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate the birthday salami. That is incredibly epic. Okay, here we go. This is cool. So they launched this new telescope, and it can look at things. Is sort of how it works. Why did you download the image? What the hell? Is it too large to open in browser? Let's look at the universe's baby pictures. Oh, freaking whoa. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's like, you're looking back in time, you know? The size of a tennis court? You're telling me it's the size of a tennis court? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild. Yeah, apparently I read this on Twitter. I think it was NASA that tweeted it, though, so that means that you know it's true. And I'm pretty sure they were like, hey, if you hold a grain of sand at arm's length up to the sky, that's how big this photo is. That's according to some NASA Twitter, something or other. I don't know, man. It was one of the NASA Twitters. I'm pretty sure it was verified. Look at this. So this is the before. So this is like, I guess, Hubble. Did Hubble take this? Something took this. Yeah, so they're very high quality, right? Like, we can zoom in real close. Like, whoa, man, look at that. That's the universe, everybody. There it is. Thank you, Always Girlfriend, for gifting us up to Rainy. Thank you, bestie. I sincerely appreciate it. Mr. Rainey, the one who is showing us these space photos. Actually, I didn't know about this before, so I actually really appreciate you saying this to me. Because it's pretty poggers when we look at the after. And this was taken by the James Webb Telescope, which just got launched very recently and took these photos. And that's all of those are galaxies. That's a picture of a galaxy, bro. Look at that. That's a galaxy. There's like trillions of stars up there. Is there any nuclear power? By definition, yes. There's a fucking lot of it. Not in the way you mean. But yeah, no, the detail, like you can see like the little spinny spins on the galaxies. Galaxy, like Samsung. Can we get a ban on Tiny Revolutionary, please? Look at this one. What the hell's happening there? What's going on there? It's like rainbow colored. Somebody was saying, they pointed to it, hey, this is the Saki song. I think it was this one. They were like, can we name this Harold? NASA replied no. That was pretty sad, because this one does kind of seem like Harold. Doesn't this give you Harold vibes? We should start a petition to name that galaxy Harold. Hi, NK, how's it going, bestie? Every single point in the entire sky, the photo is a tiny, tiny fraction of nothing of the total sky. According to NASA, if you hold a grain of sand at arm's length in the sky, that's how big this area is in the sky. So that's kind of bonkers. Meanwhile, here I am pretending to be a fucking cat on the internet. So, I mean, that's how the universe goes sometimes, you know? Galaxy, like the chocolate brand here in the UK and probably in other countries. I've never heard of Galaxy chocolate before. There are aliens. I'm fairly confident there probably are. The ones that are spiky are further away. Oh, that kind of makes sense, because like lights or something. They're coming. Oh freaking! That's so insane, isn't it? That's the galaxy. Well, galaxies. That's part of the universe. Look at that one. Looks like in Spore. You know in Spore where you look at the big spinning galaxy? That's kind of wild. Look at that one. It doesn't seem real, does it? So anyway, in case you hadn't seen this yet, I hope seeing it with the man who pretends to be a cat on the internet was was the way you wanted to see the highest resolution photo ever taken of the galaxy before. Thank you, Thank you, Muchgunner. Also, hi, Muchgunner. How's it going, bestie? They're kind of smeared in a circle. Oh yeah, I do kind of see that. You're talking about like how this kind of moment. Why is that? Light from them is being lensed around a galaxy in the foreground. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I wonder if aliens will ever see pretend to be a cat on the internet. If they don't, then are they better off or worse off? I don't know. One of them. I don't know if they're better. What if their only experience of humanity was me pretending to be a cat on the internet? What if that's the only experience they had? Like, what if my stream, for some reason, my stream was blasted into outer space and some alien empire, like in Contact, intercepted it? And this, me pretending to be a cat on the internet, was their only experience of humanity. They don't know what humans look like, they don't know anything except for this. What would they think of our species? Worse off, you're so right. Link damage for chat. Thank you, bestie. I appreciate that. So anyway, that's the Galaxy Gamers. It's pretty epic. And dare I say, poggers. So, how much Connect? That's the only experience I have of you? It really do be like that sometimes. It really do be like that sometimes. Okay. They would have watched a pretty cool dude that I'm glad to have met. Oh, thank you, bestie. I have a birthday present for you. Oh, whoa. Made from Zim and give me the link on Discord. Okay. Can I look at it on stream? Is that permitted? Thank you for the space porn. I love this stuff. Space is so cool. I was talking earlier how I've been on the Kerbal Space Program kick in the past couple days, and I really want to play it and, like, you know, get into it, but then the whole modding situation has been kind of an experience. What is this? Oh, whoa. Itch.io. What? Not the cat lord. Oh my god. Oh, it's it's the battle from the Dr. Von Kitty page on the Zen Wiki. No way. How did y'all make this? How did you make this? How does that even work? Gather your forces and prepare to storm Chimera Keep to stop villainous Cat Lord and restore peace to the Catlands. With occupation to a nearly fully featured text adventure. Oh my god, thank you, bestie. That's amazing. In Assaulting Chimera Keep, players are tasked with infiltrating a fortress and vanquishing its adversaries, utilizing the strategies they deem most worthy. As all choices matter as the game reacts to every decision you make, some with far-reaching consequences. Will you make it through unscathed, or fall victim to the perils lying within, find an epic adventure it waits. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. There is a problem with the story's first script. Is this a problem? I can't run the macro track because it doesn't exist. Cookies, top right. Gotta allow them. Where? One of these? Oh, I see. What? 2 third-party cookies are... What? Why is it not letting me... Oh, here we go. Allow cookies. Okay. Problem solved. Okay, I'll turn off... Should I turn off my music? I don't know if there's music with this. Or if I should put on some, like, generic... It has audio? Okay, everybody. This is made by the greengalore with help from Zen. I'm so excited. Credits. Green, writing, programming, sound design, art adaptation. Zen, writing, narration. Let me turn it down a little bit. Oh my god, this is... Okay, let me make it It's Monday night. The latest expansion for your favorite MMO just released. After months of preparing ahead of time, you're ready to face its ultimate challenge. This is the culmination of everything you've been working for. That was RuneScape? Oh, whoa. It's time to face the claws of wrath. It's time to game! It's time to game! Oh, I'm ready to game! Would you like narration to autoplay? Sure.
In an age past, all the world fell into turmoil when the loathsome Shadow Order waged an unnatural war against any and all who dared to resist their rule.
That's it, everybody!
There was only one alliance strong enough to oppose them.
God!
That between the Ancient Ones, Dr. Von Kitty the Cat Lord, and his preeminent cat cabal. The wisdom of the Ancient Ones
this is the greatest thing I've ever seen!
The leaders of the Catlands
I'm gonna shut the fuck
stood
up.
alone as a bulwark for the world. However, their exhaustive opposition eventually successive defeats. At the siege of Yowling Regret, Dr. Von Kitty the Cat Lord and his cat cabal made a desperate last stand against the Shadow Order, fighting fully unfettered for everything held dear, past, future, and present. Inevitably, the esteemed cat cabal and their illustrious leader fell in the end, as all others had.
Oh my
Following
God.
a decisive defeat, the Shadow Order banished the Catlands' vanquished vanguards to their twisted realm of the Shaved Edge, there to remain imprisoned until time immemorial. Therein, the fraternal bonds of the Cat Cabal would fray, leaving any remnants of their once steadfast companionship in tatters, and leading to the permanent dissolution of the once venerable Cat Cabal. Centuries later, through an unprecedented ultimatum to the universe itself, Dr. Von Kitty the Cat Lord was able to abscond from the Shaved Edge. Even now, his exact methods are unknown to the world.
Unknown to me, too.
Upon his return from utter destitution, he would assemble a new fellowship, one capable of bringing about the vengeance he so desired.
A Fellowship of the Ring!
During what would become known as the Furious Sprint of the Cat King, Dr. Von Kitty and his newfound feline fellowship would reclaim the Catlands from the Shadow Order at no small cost to their own. Having borne witness to the deprivation of all he had once striven to aggrandize, and personally delivering the liberation of its remains, the Cat King and therefore his Catlands would be rendered forever changed. Following the Shadow Wars, Dr. Von Kitty would be recrowned Almighty King of the Catlands. Having incurred a whole slew of new perspectives and experiences, and still wounded from all that had transpired, the Cat Lord would now rule with an austere demeanor, implementing constrictive new laws and policies and increasing severity in the name of protecting peace.
He'd be a wonderful king.
Devoid of the wisdom of the Cat Cabal Council he previously relied on, the Cat King would cast aside the woes of the people in favor of ensuring nothing akin to the Shadow Wars could ever arise again. Many members of the Feline Fellowship opposed the Cat King's
smile on
new
my face
methods,
right now.
even to go so far as to publicly disavow him. This outcry only led to further subjugation for the governed and paranoia for the Cat Lord. The tension reached a breaking point when the Cat King passed the Dis-Cheese decorum, banning all cheese and cheese-like dairy produce from the entirety of the Catlands. By now, the sheer depths of the Cat King's folly stood brazenly for all the Catlands to castigate.
Cat-agate, perhaps.
All but the most faithful of the Feline Fellowship broke away in opposition and formed their own internal governance, led by Lieutenant Axod. Unwilling to face the awesome wrath of Dr. Von Kitty alone, the Fellowship departed the Catlands to seek foreign aid and muster might of their own. The Fellowship joined forces with the neighboring nation of Zon and procured the service of you, the renowned hero of light. You stand as the savior of Zon after eliminating the encroaching Shadow Order threat on the nation's barrier
greengalore and
island
Zen made this game for me. For my birthday.
In the center of a vast lake of shadow remnants in the Catlands stands Chimera Keep, the domain of Dr. Von Kitty the Cat Lord, where he rules with an iron paw. It is up to you, the hero of light, and your newfound allies in the Feline Fellowship to carry out an assault and restore him to a lucid existence.
Oh my god. I'm barely lucid right now myself. I'm ready to begin scouting, though. You find yourself Cats can have a little salami as a treat, Hashira. Agreed, I would say this is fucking incredible. I have the dumbest smile on my face right now. Imagine the salami is a cake. It is a cake. Thank you, bestie. I greatly appreciate it. What is this? I got pinged. What is this? Oh, Luna the Gamer Cat pinged her people to say, come to Dr. Kitty stream. That's so nice of her. Anyway, cats can have a little salami as a treat. Okay, you find yourself standing outside a camp beyond the tree line, a mere stone's throw from the caves of the banks surrounding Chimera Keep. Looking out into the sable night ahead, you're able to see surprisingly clearly. The sky is cloudy, but the moon shines brightly on the horizon as it begins its descent. You feel almost as though the gods themselves had been privy to your arrival, commanding the nocturnal light to behave as a lantern would, illuminating the keep in a preemptive measure of good faith. The keep appears stalwart, but not without elegance, almost like a royal vessel sailing on the inky waves of shadow remnants lying below. The knowledge that you're imminently destined to infiltrate and depose the captain of the vessel tightens your nerves and forces flutters within your heart. The beginning is a bit slow, but it'll pick up. Bestie, the beginning could be anything. You have inflated my ego by creating me something. Hi, RBO. Welcome, Bestie. Thank you for happy birthday. How's it going? Okay. I would like to observe the sloop. Through the light haze emanating off the lake of shadow remnants, you spot a small sloop. You pretend it's a dinghy casting off in desperate departure from its mothership. Is the game too loud, by the way, or is this good? It's loud for me, but I can never tell for you. Observe the birds. The birds call wistfully in the distance, their cry echoing out to greet you as if they welcome your impending endeavor. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I'll turn it down a little bit. Is that better? Oh, there's volume on the left? Oh, I realized this was here. Very epic. Hi, Flash Rubium. How's it going, bestie? Meow. Since Wikipedia starts normal cat size and gets 10 times bigger. Yes, exactly. Okay. Observe the spire. Oh shit, where did you get these art things, by the way? Did you make these? You made these, that's incredible. The most forefront feature of the keep catches your eye, a tall spire composed of many ornate layers, as though it were a matrimonial cake, combining into a delectable testament of grandeur. You imagine only the Cat Lord's personal chambers could lie. Oh freaking whoa, you know those personal chambers lie within. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Return to camp. Adapted the art in that style, didn't paint that? That's amazing, bestie. It's still amazing. The lunar breeze carried a cool embrace from the surface of the lake, just through the trees to the locks of your hair. My Kimti hair. You took this as a sign to conclude your scouting and rejoin the others. Dr. Minkit equals God, yes. The time for second guessings was in Zon, you told yourself in an attempt to muster courage. Now is the time to safeguard the world. Be a good bit for the trailer. You turn heel and observe the silhouettes of the world's, quote, safeguard, close quote. A fireside assemblage of the most accomplished individuals from both Zon and the Catlands. To your right stands a tall, robed figure, looming over the fire. He has one hand twisting on his chin, while the other props up the leather-bound ephemeris, enthralling his attention. This is so amazingly written, by the way. Some incredible vocabulary. To your left stands an armored dragonkin. Oh, an armored dragonkin stands poised, a disciplined hand resting on the hilt of her blade, while casting a stern, almost anhedonic gaze upon the room. I don't even know what that means. Is this meant to be Zin and Kai's Final Fantasy characters? I think that's what it's meant to be. That sounds like her. That kind of sounds like him. On the opposite side of the campfire as you draw nearer, your third groupmate comes into view beyond the smoke and flame. He's shorter than you, and he seems to be picking at his nose with one hand and scratching his rear quite candidly with the other. You marvel at his ambidexterity. If that's Zin, that's Kai, that is 100% Rainy. Oh, I can identify them. Yes! Focusing on his face, you realize he's fallen to a state of deep concentration. You know him as Zin, I think it's Adamas, maybe, a self-proclaimed wandering wizard. You wonder exactly what cosmic conundrum he could be contemplating. The armored dragonkin. When drawing your attention to the armored I can't stop smiling. I have like a massive smile locked in my face right now. To the armored dragonkin, the first feature you notice is her horns. Jagged and jet black, serving valiantly as a stark contrast to her ivory hair and rather pale skin. She had introduced herself as Kai Petrichor, a warrior from a faraway land. Not Kai Petrichor. Lady Kai Petrichor. Ambidextrous man? As you set your gaze beyond the dancing flames to recall what you know of the ambidextrous man, he continues to groom himself. It becomes awkward for you to fixate on him, and you naturally begin to divert your gaze. Force yourself to inspect the unfelicitous fellow. Read more about them? Oh, I'm going to stare him down. Character profile. Noob Slayer 69. Your roommate from college. He insists on associating with you for all these years. You and your circle of friends are too socially awkward to tell him off, however, and so his presence remains interminable, so this is not Rainy. Crass and brash, he has little ambition for his words, and fancies himself quite the accomplished troll. His focus often doesn't align with that of the players on his team, and his skills or lack thereof regularly result in this sounds like me, in less than optimal outcomes. I want to learn more about them. The glow of the campfire flickers against a face you recognize. He calls himself Zenadamas, though you still cannot say whether or not that is a name or a title. A wide-brimmed, pointy hat sits atop his face. You consider asking him its purpose, whether the hat functions as a fashion statement, or to simply shield his fair skin from the sun's harsh rays. Whatever its function, the hat shades the top of his face. Still, his golden eyes pierce through that darkness, eyes that seem to focus on everything and nothing at all at the same time. He calls himself a wandering wizard, a self-styled title that does not carry as much weight to you as it clearly does to him. Whenever he speaks of his purpose, the words sound foreign to your ears. Even in battle, the incantations he utters resound through your ears as muffled and obfuscated, as if the sounds don't even belong to this world. Despite not understanding a word he says, you believe that he is on very important arcane business. Let's inspect Kai. Kai Petrichor is a short, at least in comparison to the robed man she accompanies, dragonkin with dark horns curling down from the side of her head. Through sweet and timid tones, she introduced herself to you as Kai Petrichor. Her onyx horns and slightly different colored eyes stand out against her pale skin and soft face. Despite those softer features, she always wears an expression of stalwart determination. You get the idea that she can persevere through struggles both large and small. As for her purpose, she insists she travels alongside the robed man to keep him out of trouble, though you cannot help but think those words as proud or playful posturing to disguise her intent to keep him safe in whatever his endeavors might be. This is incredible. Okay, time to approach the campfire. As you situate yourself by the fire along with the others, Zen faces you and nods in acknowledgement, while Kai's steely gaze remains fixed on him. You notice XX Noob Slayer 69 begins to stretch his arms upward. Between you and me, what do you say we just call him, I don't know, Liar from henceforth? Nah, I like the stupid name. I wasn't asking. You're right. I guess I was being an insensitive and selfish fool for suggesting that you continue to degrade your dignity by typing out, you could have copy-pasted, such an insolent and cumbersome name many times over. I apologize, and I mean to make it up to you by fully appreciating every scrap of text you put before me to the best of my ability. That was bait, and you know it, Green. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You notice Lyra begin to stretch his arms upward when, from just outside the reach of the campfire's light, two feline fellows come into your view. You recognize the one on your left as the recruiter, Corporal Abo, and by his side stalks Lieutenant Axod. Ever wary of code conflagration, the pair stops farther from the campfire than you and your compatriots. Let's read about Corporal Abo. Quick to make you laugh, Corporal Abo serves the renewed feline fellowship faithfully as leader of intelligence operations. Although he doesn't always wear his virtues on his sleeve, he's kind-hearted and good-willed. Good old Abo. I hate that guy. And Lieutenant Axod. Lieutenant Axod leads the feline fellowship to date. Once one of the Cat Lord's close confidants, they broke away in opposition to pursue a more righteous course. This is incredible. The promos are much shorter, they're perfect. Upon resting on their haunches, Lieutenant Axod addresses the group. Hail, heroes. Here, let me do a voice for Jack Doska. Hail, heroes! Our reconnaissance revealed that tonight is an opportune time to strike, as we had hoped. Many of the keep's residents that haven't already defected have been sent outward to remote outposts in order to catch any clandestine capers. We're like clandestine cat purse. Lucky for us, we acted first, and so our diligence has been rewarded with a ripe and juicy opportunity. Meow. Let us this fruit to sour. We will act with swift and righteous intent for our home and for justice row. Jack Doska, is that an accurate impression of you, by the way? Thank you for Kim too. This is you. That was you talking, Jack Doska. Your Lieutenant accent. Okay, begin briefing. Oh shit, this is pretty good. Bad Kimty, excuse you, on my birthday? I can't believe this. I might actually shrink this so I don't block any of the text. Following Axod's poignant expression, Corporal Abo steps forth. I'll be briefing you before you set forth! That's how Blobboy sounds. He began. There are 3 viable points of entry for you 4. There would additionally be many more passages, but alas, your sizes would prove too much an obstacle for them. On your birthday, which is today, that's true thing, Pending Empty and Sharonova. He continued. The first of the keep's vulnerabilities lies in the recesses of the sewers. Gross, I know, but it may be our best option. The second is through the library. I've just gotten back, what the fuck? This is a game that Green made for me. With Zen's help. Oh? Through a secret bookcase entrance, Zen interjected excitedly, now having withdrawn all his attention from his tome. No, nothing quite so trite, unfortunately, the corporal responded almost disappointedly. By scaling to the top and breaking through one of the skylight panels intended for the provision of adequate reading light to the archives below, he answered unequivocally. And finally, going up to the risk. No, this is it, Blobboy. You sounded different. I don't remember what you sounded like, though. I'll have to figure out if you ever speak again. We were able to charter a crossing to Keep's rear shipping alcove. You'll be disguised as cargo under canvas and should expect to fight when you dock. Make sure the element of surprise on your side. You all deliberate and decide for yourself the best mode of infiltration. Once you're inside, you need to locate and defeat the Cat Lord's 2 presiding loyalists, Commanders Farah and Chief Posho. I can't do this voice anymore. That's right, it does kind of sound like Gingerbread Man. I can't do the voice anymore, I give up. Those 2 of key shards you'll need to penetrate the Cat Lord's inner sanctum. Axod and I will take one of the aforementioned passages and meet you in the north inner courtyard on the inside, the corporal concluded. Abo adjusted his tail's demeanor from tense to one of a more inquisitive nature. Any questions, he asked, cocking his head. Ask why you need the key shards, as you can trust the charter. Oh god, I actually need to pay attention. Where did he mention key shards? Here we go. Those 2 of the key shards you need to penetrate. The sanctum and the charter is this thing. Yeah, to go to the dock. So let's go at the key shards. The entrance to the Cat Lord's inner sanctum is through a gateway protected by the most complex dimensional magic imaginable, and so this is the only possible way in. Lear's confused face spurs him to continue. To elaborate, his sanctum isn't really in the keep, just the doorway is. The room itself is likely squirreled away in some far-off reach of the universe. Green is so talented. Unbelievably talented. Ask if you can trust the charter. Okay. Hi, Impartial Credit. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. How's it going, bestie? Welcome. No, he responded flatly, which is why we only rented the boat. You're making the crossing yourselves. If you want to go with that plan, follow the coast north and look for an old mariner's shack. So basically, we can go in through the sewer, through the library, or through the docks. I feel like the sewer is the moment. The sewer feels like the way I'm supposed to go, and I hardly know her. I have a question, blurted Lear. What need have cats for a sewer when they can just use litter? He asked with an inordinately smug disposition. He received only a condemning stare in response. Brushing off Lear's insipidity, the corporal resolved to conclude the briefing. Be vigilant, and remember, the shadow remnants comprising the lake around the keep will consume you if you give them the chance. He began to turn, but doubled back. Oh, and you may want to appoint a leader so you're not found wanting in situations demanding decisive action. The corporal glanced across the Fellowship's faces like the flame illuminating them, but rested his gaze on you, along with everyone else, including the lieutenant. Axel broke the silence. Well, with that settled, I guess we had best be off, but first, the lieutenant looked directly at you. A word of advice. Rely on your allies' expertise in there. There's no telling what you'll find, they asserted with a grim expression. With that, the pair of feline fellows withdrew from the camp to commence their own journey, foreshadowing your own departure. And then Kirby, thank you so much for the happy birthday. Welcome, bestie. How's it going? Okay. So the big thing to take away here, Shadowrun is comprising the lake around the keep will consume you, which makes me think I don't want to go in the lake. It makes me wonder if the library is the best, because like the lake probably connects to the sewer, right? Oh, shit. You douse the flames with a bath of dirt and head on into the night, the moon above guiding your way. Heading the group, you make your way nearer to the bank surrounding the keep. From there you plan on diverging based on the chosen method of infiltration. As you draw nearer to the front gate of the keep, you observe that it's completely unguarded. For a moment you wonder if you could disregard the plan to simply waltz into the Cat Lord's domain. Then you're hit with a sudden realization. Knowing that the Cat Lord is no fool, you surmise that this must be a measure of extreme and utter confidence. This realization strikes you to your core and instills a deep sense of dread in your chest. Will you let fear and cowardice grip your heart or compose yourself and persevere? For the meme, I kind of want to pick this one. Don't know what I expected. After you flee from your fate, the party disbands and willing to forge onward with their indispensable hero of light. The Cat Lord was never stopped, and so his influence only grew. Eventually he would come to hold dominion over your hometown of Seawork, and one of his cat guards would cut you down in a drunken dispute. One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it. So true, bestie. The RuneScape music cracks me up every time. I've never played RuneScape, so it works for me. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I've 100%. I've composed myself and persevered. Absolutely. With a flash of courage, you become determined to forge onward. After all, as you've told yourself, you are the world's safeguard. You must live up to your destiny. You must ward the world from the tyranny of the villainous Cat Lord. Roused by your own inner monologue, you steel your resolve, exhale, and take a fateful step forward. Oh, whoa. And step on a landmine and blow up? Well, that's... I like how I'm so painfully predictable that you knew that would break me. You knew that would get me... Hold on, let me replay the, Whoa, what's this? Steps on a landmine and blows up. Very epic. Very poggers. Oh shit, I played it twice. Steps on a landmine and blows up. Anyway, this is JK, this isn't the Dark Souls of text adventures. I'm gonna be honest, I really thought that was the ending, by the way. Hi Drunk Caveman, how's it going, bestie? I've been creating the bestest bestie ever to be bestie. Thank you so much, bestie. I greatly appreciate that. How's it going? Welcome. Restore the severed weave of fate. Cats can have a little salami as a treat. Thank you, Caveman. I appreciate that. There's a need for every situation. Yeah, no, the RuneScape is great. I really thought that might have been the end, and it was just a glorious meme. And honestly, either way, I would have been happy. Rather than recklessly ending your journey or end your life, or fleeing with your tail between your legs, you decide to take up a more circumspect outlook, soliciting the advice of your allies instead. Hi, Zimtro. How's it going, bestie? Welcome. How you doing? Salami? What about lasagna? I had that when I was with Garfield in Paris. I think you're Panda Empty, by the way. That would have been very funny. Seek counsel. Time for you to decide the means of infiltration. Seek counsel from your fellowship and set forth the plan you deemed most worthy. In Paris, yeah, me and Garfield had a, anyway. Lake, Keep, Library, Charter, Sewer, Camp. I see. I mean, this is pretty helpful information. Oh, that exits full screen. Okay, let's ask Kai first. I think we should take the sewers. We'll be least likely to be spotted with that option. Conclude counsel and head for the sewer entrance. Zen's opinion. Corporal Abba recommended we scale to the top of the library. However, I'm more capable of levitating us there. For this reason, I think it just offers the piece of less resistance. Ever a seeker of lore, he just wants to visit the library. Good counsel and ready yourself for levitation. And then, finally, Noob Slayer, or Lear. I think we take the charter, it sounds the easiest. Well, that will kill us. I trust Zen. We're going with what Zen says. I'm ready for levitation. Sip my Red Bull. And yes, I'm drinking a Red Bull. Gather around, Zen spoke affirmatively. If you exit this aura, there is naught I can do to deliver you from doom. Placing his staff in the middle of a circle of heroes, he began channeling his levitation spell. Thank you for the Kempty Lord Soul. The grass around you began to flitter. It's a little loud, isn't it? Began to flitter. Hardly know her. As you gawked at the shimmering blue and gold aura beginning to enshroud you in the weight of your own body we lifted from you. Shall we interlock our appendages? Kai suggested. For personal well-being. Zen responded, I cannot. My appendages must remain where they are. He gripped the staff tightly, and you began to lift off the ground. Slowly at first, but then faster and faster. Hardly know her and hardly know her. The world was shrinking beneath your feet at an alarming rate. Unable to divert your gaze from the ground as it distances itself from you, your muscles go completely tense. You daren't offer the slightest shimmy or shake for fear of slipping through the aura. Hey, hero. Kai spoke forcefully enough to snap your attention to her. We're just to the Twitcher. Thank you for subscribing, bestie. Welcome. How's it going? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh god, I lost my place. Eyes on the prize, she added, nodding at the library's roof in the distance. While everything else below you seemed to be shrinking, the keep itself only seemed to be getting larger, hardly know her, as more of its twisting and winding appendages were revealed to you from on high. You wondered how you were able to find the cat lord in the body of such a beast. Hey, birthday Kimpty, thank you, bestie, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. We're playing Green's game that he made along with Zen, that is about fighting the cat lord, as the Dr. Von Kitty wiki page on the Zen wiki tells us. And I'm very excited to see where it goes. Touchdown! Zen brings the Fellowship safely down on the roof of the library as the aura dissipates. The moon has never looked so large to you, and the light breezes you were so enjoying on the ground suddenly felt like adversaries of their own on top of slick glass. Let's get inside quick, you say, gesturing to a skylight panel just above an inner balcony. Who you command to break the sky? It's gotta be Lear, right? Because this seems like you're likely to die, and we want him to die. Oh god, this is bad. Easy, he smirked overconfidently. I may have made a mistake. This is an absolute masterpiece, I know. I'm blown away. I can't stop smiling. Clasping his hands together and raising them above his head, Lear attempts delivering a devastating overhead blow to the skylight panel. The strike was careless and rebound, sending him backwards with his own momentum. He's going to fall off the edge. Your heroic instinct lunges you forward to catch him, but it's too late. As you grasp onto his outstretched arms, he begins pulling you down with him. Zen thrusts his staff over your shoulder, which you grab with your left hand, spinning you around and jerking your grip free from Lear. Lear desperately clings to your legs as he draws you both off the edge. Hang on for dear life. Let go of Zen's staff. Yell for Zen to let go of the staff. So if he lets go of the staff, I'm going to die. Which is bad. So I guess I got to hang on. Okay. I'm gonna hang on for dear life. I died. As you grittily cling to Zen's staff, the weight of both you and Lear proves too much for the lone wizard. As he too begins to fall, Kai rushes forward and grasps out for him, catching the edge of his robe. The robe tears with hearts thinking, RIP! And Kai watches in horror as her companions plummet into the darkness below. Okay, well, I managed to die twice already. Okay, we're gonna get Kai to do it this time. I shall see us forth. Kai kneels down in the center of the panel. Drawing her right arm back, she delivers a swift punch with her gauntlet. The glass falters and the Fellowship falls through, landing safely in the uppermost balcony. I want to point out that my strategy there was I thought whoever did this would die. I thought it should be the dumb guy. And I was valid. Stand up. Recovering from the fall, you stand and approach the balcony's edge and scan the vast library. It was a tall cylindrical spire with circumferential balconies comprising each of its many floors. You spot the stairs and begin heading for them. After all, you're not like to find a courtyard a dozen stories off the ground, you thought to yourself. A death count on your birthday of all days? You should. You absolutely should. I'm probably going to die a lot by the end of this. Okay. When you reach the stairs, you find that they are not in fact stairs at all, but ramps. You suppose that would be more accessible to a cat after all. That's fair. Regardless, you begin to your descent along with the others. Down and down you go, passing innumerable shelves of dusty lore and intimate alcoves intended for those with a studious mind. Book of Magic? No, this is hype. I like this song. I've never listened to any RuneScape music, so. Wow, only a few minutes on the inside, we're already walking in circles, Lear exclaimed with a wide grin. Keep thine prose to a smidge, lest thee wake the cat guard, Kai scolded. You really captured Kai's cadence perfectly there, Green, by the way. It's exactly what she sounds like. Bemused by the topic, Zen elaborated. Ah yes, the cat guard. The stony servants under the cat lord's dominion. We best be wary indeed. Continue descent. You tried, you did a fantastic job. Sounds just like her. Reaching the halfway point of the not a bird. Halfway point of the descent, you along with the others begin to hear a faint flapping sound. Flap, 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 flap. Is that a bird? You inquire uneasily. Before anyone could offer an answer, the frequency of the flapping doubled, then quadrupled, and beyond that you could no longer tell. G.I.M.? What's that? Stunk stick. Wait, no, these are good music. Before anyone could offer an... Oh, I already read that. Oopsie. Rushing to lean over the ornate banister. Hardly know her. You take a gander. Hardly know her. Down below and are met with a swarm of books blasting past you to the top of the spire. Taken aback. A group Iron Man. Oh, yeah, okay. Were you doing that with Ichika or whatever he goes by now? Taken aback, literally, you stumble... Oh, yeah. You stumble away from the railing when you receive a loud to the back of the head. Turn around. Dazed, you turn around preparing to shout, thinking Zen had just smitten you with his staff to draw your attention. But you're instead met with one of the flapping books and appears to be preparing to strike again. Uh-oh. I should probably duck. Oh, God. You drop to a squatting position, covering your head. Duck Bestie, I did my best. With your hands as the book successfully swoops over at you. Successfully evading literature attack, you decide it's time to turn the tables. Let's get... Okay, Fireball is a bad idea, so it's got to be Kai, because I'm not messing with Lyra again. I'll do what I can. Unable to reach the flying fiend, Kai considers for a moment for pulling her shield from her back, but leaving her sword in its sheath. Drawing herself back to the point where she's balancing only on a lone armored foot, she launches forward, sending her shield barreling at the book, knocking it out of the air, and pinning it against the ground as the slab of metal falls on it. Reverend Neko / Ichiko. Stupid Antibots is gonna move when I didn't bot. That sucks, Bestie. I'm sorry to hear that. She bades you to stand ready with your sword as she yanks the shield up. The book immediately takes flight, but doesn't get far as you drop your blade through its binding. The two halves fall to the ground, flapping around for a moment before going completely still. Hi, Twitch Colin. How's it going, Bestie? Literally getting attacked. Literally so true. Literally so true. Time to assess. By now, the library had become a cacophony of flapping and fluttering paper. You moved over to the banister once more and cast your gaze up, musing to your... Wait, cast your gaze up? I don't know if that looks like I'm looking up, because I am. Happy birthday, Kimney. Thank you, Bestie. I appreciate that. Musing to yourself that it was now more of an atrium than a scholarly retreat, as you focused on the broken skylight far above and all the books frantically escaping through it. What is this? Greengalore made this. This is the Dr. Von Kitty boss fighting game. It's the best way to describe it. Basically, if you remember on the Zen wiki, Green wrote me my own Wikipedia page. This is that boss thing game form, more or less. Okay. Relieved that no other threats are becoming apparent, you begin to head to the down ramp. We should keep Your speech was interrupted by a sound. One distinct and loud enough to distinguish itself from the copious clamoring above. Listen closely. You motion for the party to halt and listen. You turn your head to better interpret what you're hearing. Then it became louder. You ordered the fellowship to ready themselves for whatever may be ascending the ramp. Over the edge of the ramp rose a dainty pink feather, followed by a knight's helmet and armored pauldrons, nay, an entire suit of shining silver plate mail. In its hands, the knight bore a baleful blade of perilous proportions. Two-handed claymore in its wielder towered over everyone in your party. Sure that the metal beast was not here to issue a library card, you take action. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight him, because Fireball again in the library seems like a bad idea. You step forward, blade held in front of you, prepared to strike forth. As the knight draws back its baleful blade in a slow but powerful motion, you lash out and slice diagonally down his cuirass. While it did leave a gash in the armor, the knight seemingly had no qualms regarding its own well-being as it began its blade's descent. Okay, dodge seems like the right call here. You dodge to your right as you feel the draft of the knight's claymore swoosh past you. As it strikes the wooden floor, as it sprays splinters omnidirectionally, several shooting into your calf as you scramble to get to your feet. Ooh, that sounds painful. I should probably recompose my posture, I think. Oh, I died. My calf falls as you stumble backward and attempt to stand. Your calf falters and you fall to one knee. Mustering your strength, you force yourself to stand and propose to the knight, because I'm on one knee. But as you turn your gaze from the floor back to the knight, you see only his sword as it completes a 360-degree spin, his baleful blade beheading you in a single swipe. Sigh! How's it going, bestie? Hello, hello! It's been so long since you've been here. Hi, hi, hi. How's it going, bestie? This is a game about me. This is a game about me. Happy birthday. Thank you, bestie. I sincerely appreciate that. Sincerely appreciate that. Welcome. Okay, we'll try the fireball. You know what? Screw it. Fireball moment. Let's do. Oh shit, it worked. I was watching sumo, which is why I'm late. You're so valid. You're sumo valid. Anyway, behold the power of the Inferno. Zen slams his staff down against the floorboards as a blazingly bright fireball begins to form on its foci. After a second, he launches it forward at the knight. Upon impact, it creates an infernal explosion, fully engulfing the knight of its flames. Thank you, Absinthe Aggro, for following. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for trying. I do my best, and my best is often subpar, but it's still my best. What? Oh. With a sigh of relief, you ease your stance just as the knight's towering claymore comes swinging out of the residual flames. Zen holds his staff up to block it, but the baleful blade, I love the term baleful blade keeps reappearing, cleaves right through it with a brilliant flash and slices into his shoulder, severing his arm as he falls to his knees, awaiting his demise. Damn. Okay, Kai. Maybe Kai could do it all. Okay. Kai steps forth, shield and sword hoisted in hand. I like the term. Excellent term. I love it. On the defensive, she waits for the knight's first strike, shoving it aside from the floorboards as she riposts by stabbing in the gut. Red mage moment, piercing its armor with a hollow screech. That's a pretty good onomatopoeia there. In a moment of realization, by having felt that the armor had no knight within, she disregards her blade and leaves it impaled in the armor in favor of gripping her shield with both hands. Diverting another attack, Kai charges forward with her shield and bashes the armor's side, leaving hefty dents in her blunt weapon's wake. Dodging behind it, she begins battering the armor's joints and looks to the party for assistance. Understanding the foe they faced, the Fellowship was forced to re-strategize. Finish it off together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Noticing the corpse of the book that was cleaved in two amongst the chaos, you get an idea. As Kai continues to batter the armor and block its blows, you begin grabbing the heaviest books you can off the shelves, launching them at the armor. Bidding your fellows join it, both Zen and Lear take up the practice and pelt the armor ceaselessly with book after tome of priceless knowledge. Eventually, the joints of the armor can take no more as the entire suit begins to shake and vibrate violently. Not a moment later, it explodes outward, sending armor pieces all over the library and over the banisters where they clank their way to the ground floor below. Catch your breath. I need to do that too because I'm talking really fast. With the steel menace vanquished, you lean over and rest on your knees, exasperated, sweat dripping onto the finely parketed floor. You're using words here, I've never heard of that word before. So much for the path of least resistance, you mutter to yourself. So true, bestie. Zen hears you, but conjures no rebuttal. Instead you hear, let us abscond from this cursed temple of erudition, post-haste, for rather disheveled Kai. Parquet is wood inlay. It's wood inlay floored then. Love to hear it. Again, perfect capturing of what Kai sounds like. I drink an ale in your honor, cat. I love that for you. What kind of ale? Reaching the bottom floor with no further interruptions, you come across a finely carved door with sunlight beaming through its meager and murky stained glass window. Oh, whoa, sigh moment. You ascertain that it leads outside. Describe to me the window. It's made of glass and has been stained with colors such as red and green and yellow, and it has a cat on it. And the cat is Dr. Von Kitty. Local edition thing, Wisconsin Belgian Red. That sounds pretty poggers. Opening the door with a hefty push, the morning air rushes forth and washes away the dank and musty, odors of the library. As you step outside, your feet fall into soft grass, whose caress will forever be favorable to that of the hardwood you shed your sweat on. You now find yourself in a quaint yet stately courtyard. Looking up to the sky above, you become thankful that the dawn has broke, imparting its warming rays onto you. Examine courtyard. Oh god, I'm scared. Tully's watching his reactivate his account. He's so valid. Hi, Tully. So I was taking a big sip of Red Bull. The courtyard is glazed with the dawn's light. Facing west, you're surrounded by intricate stonework on all sides, but you're right, where there's instead a ledge overlooking the lake, which is now gleaming the sun's light back at you. From here, you're able to see the sloop from your scouting session last night. In the center of the courtyard is a small but regal fountain, conducting itself similarly to the courtyard it resides in. On the left is a cobblestone well, on top of which is a brass weather vane. Southwest, you observe a medium-sized door with an open book carved over its keystone. You surmise it leads to the library. To the northwest lies a much larger door. Above it rest two gargoyles protruding from the wall, and on either side of it, a cat guard statue stands stalwartly. And finally, to its right appears to be a mechanical contraption of some sort. As you conclude your scan of the courtyard, you hear a soft meow. And you only now realize that there is a cat sitting under the stone bench against the west wall directly ahead of you. Would you like to examine? Aren't you still in just chatting? Well, there's no category for this game. I mean, I guess I could go in like special events. I was thinking that earlier. I could do special events, but no, this is a custom game by greengalore, so this is not. There's no category for this to my knowledge. But yeah, we'll go in special events. Why not? Cat. You move over to the cat and kneel to make eye contact with it under the bench. It looks up to you with brilliant amethyst eyes as it makes a sound. This is 100% a member of the cat guard, right? And he will kill me when I pet him. Holy shit! He didn't kill me! The cat meows once more as it stands up to rub into your hand, revealing a small metal gear it had been sitting on. After a thorough ear scritching and ample purring, you retrieve the gear and slip it into your pocket. There can only be one cat. No, there's a cat guard. The cat lord has his cat guard. You required a small gear. Okay. Okay. We need this for the contraption. Upon closer inspection, you realize the mechanism. Metal gear? Is it solid? Oh. Or, different Metal Gear name? Anyway. Upon closer inspection, you realize the mechanism is a gearbox linked to the large door to its left. There is a tarnished brass lever inside of it. Use the gearbox! Opening the gearbox with a metallic squeak and inspecting the oily innards reveals that there are 3 gears missing of various sizes. Solid cat, liquid cat, gaseous cat, whatever the other one is, plasma cat. Medium gear. Small gear. Nice. The gear slots in the place of the pleasing chink. Excellent. Pull the lever. Hardly know her. Okay, so we need a medium and a large gear then. Okay. I would like to look at the stonework now. Plasma cat, isn't that the 4th state of matter? The walls here are made of large stone bricks, exquisitely carved and placed in intricate patterns spanning the wall's entire height. Beautiful. Ledge. Moving over to the ledge, a gentle breeze caresses your face. It has a pleasant morning scent. Taking in the colorful view, you return to the middle of the courtyard, renewed and eager to proceed. Beautiful. Sloop. In this relative position seems roughly the same as last night. You decided your earlier conclusion regarding the sloop was false. I see. I don't remember my earlier conclusion regarding the sloop was. I'm going to keep a rule with you besties. Weather vane. I bet you this is where we get one of the gears. The brass weather vane is well oxidized, but still functional. It squeaks ever so slightly as the gentle breeze pushes it to and fro. Throw a rock at it! You spot a smooth stone and retrieve it, tossing it in your palm to assess its weight. Winding back, you launch the stone into the dutiful weather vane, breaking it off the well's cover as it clanks into the wall behind before hitting the grass. Do you feel better now? Yes, I do. Well, if it isn't a well. The cobblestone well is covered in a plethora of variegated ivy. On top of its gabled cover was situated a brass weather vane before you decide to vandalize it. You walk over, repair to the well's up, jump into it! Sag. For some reason, no one but you can ever understand. You decide to throw yourself into the well. Your eyes don't take notice until you hear at the bottom, dead as the rocks you landed on. We did it, gamers! We won! Okay. Well, that went well. Okay. Don't want you to be weather until you broke it off. Open, or just book, probably. The keystone and the open book carved above it are both made of bluish granite, presumably to stand out from the gray stone surrounding them. The book does have writing in it, although you're too far down to read it. From your closer perspective, it would seem a bird has made its nest atop the book's spine. You scared Tolly, which is I'm sorry, Tolly. I hope you could forgive me. Okay. I would like to inspect the bird, please. Or just the bird. Oh, there's no... I can't inspect the bird. Can I inspect the bird nest? The wiry nest is vacant. It seemed no one's home. Oh. Okay. Gargoyles. Gargoyles. Not gargoylers. Hardly knowers. Craning your neck to get a better look at the eternally vigilant guardians poised on the wall above you. You notice the left gargoyle is a medium-sized gear lusher's mouth. Medium-sized gear acquired, gamers! Definitely Kai. Definitely Kai should get the gear that's really high up. She dies? She dies? I just wanted a short joke. This was bait. This was bait and you know it, Green. Although confounded as to why you would ask the person in plain mail to do such a thing, the ever-assured Warriors obliges. Getting a running start, Kai bolts at the wall, clinging all the way. Through sheer willpower, she actually managed to reach the gargoyle and grips it from either side of its maw, and then it breaks loose in the wall and lands square in your head. Oh, it killed me. This was bait and you know it. This was bait. Okay, get Zen to do it. Zen, you call. Would you levitate me up there to grab that gear? The wizard adjusted the brim of his hat so he could see where you were pointing. No need, he replied in earnest, before shooting out his hand quite suddenly, one more retracted than the other. After a second, the gear begins to wiggle free of the gargoyle's maw and starts floating its way down to you, dirt specks dropping onto your face along with it. You reach up and grab the gear with both hands before its normal weight is returned to it, and you heft it against your chest. You've acquired a medium gear. Epic. Okay. Statue time. The statue's stony stillness tells you they aren't activated, but it's best to keep it that way. I should definitely not attack it then. Do it! Don't, Zen shouted. Stave thine bloodlust. While you're sure the other two would be on your side, you obeyed, but the thought his comment ironic, saying they were statues. What is this? Looks like you found an Easter egg. Want to open and see what's inside? Araxica, what perfect timing for you to arrive. An actual worm. Do you think I'll get DMCA for this? Live like a worm. I like to play the drums. Great, this is an amazing Easter egg. 10 out of 10. By the way, for those who don't know, Araxica, wonderful moderator Araxica, is the one who introduced me to. By the way, Araxica, I have to show something. This is a good pause moment for me to share this very cool thing. But Araxica also, I know my face has disappeared. Araxica is the one who introduced me to the song Dr. Worm. So it is quite fitting that she would arrive, because that is Araxica every time I get in her car. But I need to show something Araxica related. I've been here since the start. Were you just waiting for the perfect moment? Or did you just decide now was the moment? It just happened to be like this being the perfect moment. She me's twirling the stick. Sorry, I have to click out to... I'm Dr. Worm. What an amazing Easter egg. I'm so glad I did that. I heard Dr. Worm and I saw... You're so valid. Everybody, look at this, look at this, look at this. We're going to get back to the game very shortly, but I needed to share this wonderful cake Araxica made for... Oh, shit. This wonderful cake Araxica made for my birthday. Oh, shit, I just moved something that I didn't mean to move. It has Dr. Von Kitty on it, and it's beautiful. Araxica is a wonderful, amazing, lovely moderator, and more importantly, a wonderful, amazing, lovely friend and bestie, who is also incredibly good at baking. It was tasted amazing. It was fantastic. It was excellent. Absolutely excellent. Everybody who had some was like, this is fucking amazing. So she did a fantastic job. So anyway, what kind of cake? Funfetti, which is my favorite kind of cake. It is glorious. Full on Dr. Von Kitty. You saved me some. I'm afraid I did not, bestie. I hope you can forgive me. Anyway, I wanted to brag about Araxica a little bit there and her excellent baking skills. Anyway, Dr. Worm moment. I think I'm getting better. I can handle criticism. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Anyway, there we go. There's the ending. Perfect. All right. Return. Well, that was fun. You hear a soft meow. Wait, what haven't I done then? Or maybe I need to respect the bench? When AFK, when the cat gave you a tiny gear, what did I miss? Well, I tried to fight the statue and then Dr. Worm played. And then we looked at Araxica's cake. The stone bench appears ancient. The carvings along the sides of it have made an excellent trellis for the splotches of green moss growing there. I'm going to sit on the bench. Stuff not listed like common sense things. Okay, I will do that. You take a moment to rest on your laurels and relax on the bench in the pleasant courtyard. While it's surprisingly comfortable for you, the resident underneath doesn't share the sentiment. Okay. I guess I can look at the door. Left door. The door is just big enough to comfortably fit a wizard's wide-brimmed hat, and leads to the library. The center of it lies a modded stained glass window. You have no reason to return to the library. Yes, we're not doing that. Okay, let's do the right door. Yes, we're still trying to find the large gear to get out of the courtyard. Describe to me the window. It's glass and it has colors in it. This door is big enough for a horse and filled with gnashes and gnarly knots. Nonetheless, it looks sturdy, at least sturdier than your boot. While it is barred shut somehow, it appears to be linked to the gearbox on its right. Well. Grass? The grass here is soft and thin, like thousands of wavy little brush strokes. Can I look at the sun? Can I burn my eyeballs out? I had a feeling. You cast your gaze up and stare at the sun's fiery depths. After about a moment, your body forces you to avert your eyes. Ah, why did I do that? Epic reference to the looker. Okay, sky. I'm invested in this, me too. The sky is gorgeous. It's filled with smatterings of vibrant oranges and wistful blues, as if freshly painted by the finest artists in all the Catlands. Alas, its beauty affords you no aid in your quest. Okay, I didn't do the fountain. I broke the weather vane by throwing a rock at it. Bubbling and trickling sounds of the water soothe you as you approach the fountain. Looking into its crystal billows, you notice a large gear in the bottom pool. Hell yeah, I want to pick it up. You reach your hands in the refreshing crystal depths and, with significant effort, are able to hoist the gear out of the fountain's bottommost pond and lean it against the rim for later use. You've acquired a large gear. Epic. Any other comments? Can I inspect our compatriots? Okay, we cannot. I don't think I can inspect our compatriots. Okay, anything else that I probably should have? Can I inspect Dr. Worm? Dr. Worm. I can't spell. Damn, Dr. Worm isn't here apparently. Okay, anything that I have not... I guess lake? Pet the cat again? I will definitely do that. Dawn's early light, the sinister shadow remnants look more akin to water than at any other time of the day. An insidious proposition, you think to yourself. That's true. If only... It's okay, bestie, I forgive you. Cat. He has returned to its spine on the bench and continues to watch you, swinging on carrying that you pocketed its gear. Okay, I think we have done all we can do here, gamers. Oh, not the door. We want the contraption. We're going to use the gearbox, replace the large gear. Did I put the small gear in already? I did. Okay, so now we're good to go. Pull the lever. What? Okay, and I put the medium gear in. Pull the lever. After a second of mechanical whirring and the sound of something much larger moving in and out of place, the door forces its way open and the way forward is made. Epic, gamers. Hi, Laggy Kid, and welcome, Bestie. Thank you for the salami. I really appreciate it. I am a birthday cat. How's it going, Bestie? Welcome. As you shuffle through the newfound opening, you're met with a gorgeously tiled ballroom. The circular chamber is surrounded on all sides with stained glass windows, cascading the tiled floors with a myriad of colors. No castle was complete without one of those. When the place was built, Corporal Abba mused aloud as he strode up behind you, Axel at his side. Glad we all made it in one piece, the lieutenant said as they turned their attention to something ahead. In the very center of the room sat a large metal ball, sitting on top of which was a cat. Oh, whoa. So me the windows? There were windows. Approach the cat. Oh no, not Commander Sphera! Before you could draw close enough to properly gander, the feline begins to speak to you collectively. Come seeking entrance to the Master's Sanctum, have you? You fools have no hope of dethroning the almighty Cat Lord. As this was Commander Sphera speaking. Cat Lord's command... Where are these cat images taken from, by the way? Over armed forces, comprised mostly of stony cat guard, her subordinates follow her every beck and call, wielding her multi-ton metal ball. She has proven herself a most vehement adversary in the dance of battle. ESO, I love that. Are these Khajiit? When they man, have you do something nice for yourself? Thank you, Bestie. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kai spoke forth contemptuously. Spare us your condescension, you unassuming ne'er-do-well. Nay, prepare thyself for a rigorous rapping of righteous retribution. Excellent alliteration. Called Alfiq. Yeah, no, I was talking to somebody the other day about how there's like different types of Khajiit. Anyway, the cat pouted. Very well, I suppose I can spare a dance, even for simpering sops, not simpering sops, such as yourselves. Come then, let the dance begin. The commander stood at attention, leaping from her ball to the ground. The orb itself beginning to hover behind her, she glared at you with an indescribable ferocity. Recognizing the two feline fellows at your size, she sets her sights on them. In merely a second, she telekinetically flings her orb in an arc at Corporal Abo. He dodges out of the way just in time before the ball sashes into the ornate tile, shattering with a ripple and sending shards soaring across the room. Okay, no, he's okay. I thought he died for a second. With his fur fully unfurled, Abo screamed a butt-curdling, "Attack!" Attack. I have a plan. Keep her busy, Zen ordered, looking at you directly in the eyes. Okay, so he's trying to tell me to keep her busy. The wizard dragged his staff in a circle around him, then drew it close and began reciting an incantation to attune himself to the cosmos. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna charge. True gamer, you'd use the real speedrun steps to click through the gearbox to skip this fight. God, I wish I was a gamer in such a way. If only I had such skill. Seeing you charge towards her, Sphera launches her orb at you. You dodge to the left as it whooshes past with enough force to ruffle your clothing. Behind you, you hear as you resume your charge. Glancing back, you see the ball making a return trip to its wielder and drop to the floor. You successfully evade the orb once more, but as you lie on your stomach, an arrow impacts the tile next to you. Startled, you stand and jump back, looking to see the cat guard archers manning the rafters. Exod should do it. I feel the wrath of the righteous. The lieutenant raises his tail in the air and grabs hold of the cat guard with his mind. With a flick of the posterior appendages, he throws it into another, as they begin to both plummet from the rafters and shatter along with a tile floor they made their grave. Look out! After issuing your order, you return your attention to Sphera, who never relinquished hers from you. Her ball is speeding towards you at an alarming rate. You have no time to think, only act. Okay, it's huge, so I gotta dive. Sphera's orb reaches you. You dive over it. She tries to divert its course to hit you, but it only pushes you into a front flip, from which you resent resolvingly. Brace yourself. In a moment of sheer frustration, Sphera slams her ball into the ground next to you, knocking you down. As she begins to roll the ball on top of you with every intent of making you a pancake, I like waffles better, Abo pounces on her from her flank, gnashing into her tail and drawing first blood. From your newfound perspective on the floor, you look up and see the cat guard taking aim at you. Quick, you must save yourself. Kai, shield me! Kai dashes to your location. Her steps in stride, sending stray tile across the floor. She props her shield over you two as the arrows rain down, clattering against her shield. You get the feeling that even a single more archer would have followed this defense. I'm assuming if I'd picked Lear, then I would have died here. Look out the window. Recovering from your near-death experience, you clamber to your feet and find yourself facing one of the room's many windows. You would have given Sphera a textured ball? That's true. That is very true. Even through the stained glass, you're able to discern that the sky is darkening to a deep and crimson red, along with the light casting into the room. You twist around to see Zen channeling his spell, the wizard's robe flapping wildly in an unnatural arcane wind. The tile around him glowed bright orange and spelled out runes that held no meaning for you. Following your gaze, Sphera herself became aware of Zen's antics, but before she could act, the room began to rumble. Take cover! Unnerved, you stumble towards Zen, but succumb to the violent, shaking floor. Ahead, you see the broken tiles bouncing around on their former compatriots. Glancing back, now ever wary of Sphera's orb, you notice she is simply staring sternly out the window. She appears poised and waiting to pounce on something. Just then, a flaming meteor explodes to the side of the room. In a split second, Sphera does just as you anticipated, and pounces, her ball flying forward at an unascertainable speed. As the commander meets the meteor with a metal one of her own, it collides and shatters into a plethora of smoldering pieces, creating a shockwave powerful enough to knock everyone off their feet and blast all the windows in a breathtaking moment of horror and astonishment. You were the first back to your feet. Seeing a window of vulnerability on the commander, you rush forward and lunge your sword down onto her, nicking her in the thigh as she tries to jump out of the way. With the most vicious scowl you've ever heard, the enraged commander Sphera retreats to her now flaming ball. As you begin to give chase, the ball whooshes in front of you once, then twice. She's spinning around herself with rapid acceleration. I should definitely back away. Hi, Plushy Snow Meow. How's it going, bestie? The desecration of stained glass is unforgivable. Fully agreed. I died. Damn it! I had a feeling I should have gone the other one. In fear, you stumble back away from the fiery orb embodying kineticism. As you back toward the wall, broken tiles grinding under your boots, Sphera follows you every step of the way with a menacing grin. The orb was spinning far too fast to pass through its line of destruction now. I should have waited till it had spun. I was so close to flawless, I know. You exhaust your recession room and find yourself pinned against the wall. Sphera's infernal cyclone encroaching. Frantically, you look back, wishing you were tall enough to reach the broken windows, but alas, this was the end. As Sphera's orb hits you with a disgusting crunch, your bones shatter, and you feel the splintering around the impact. Like 1,000 shards of glass all trying to escape the bite that fell off. Jesus, that's brutal. Yeah, as I picked it, I was like, well, you know, maybe I need to wait, or not wait, and it's going to start spinning too fast. Anyway. Step towards Sphera. With fateful timing, you jump through the flaming sphere's line of destruction while it's spinning slow enough to do so. According to your new cyclonic strategy, Sphera leaves herself open to you. How would you like to end it? Defenestrate her! Throw her out the window! The dawn's light shining in your eyes, you speed towards the commander gives you an idea. At the last moment, you cast aside your sword and punt the cat towards the window. As she flies backwards, she raises her sphere high above your head in a final act of defiance before vanishing through the shattered window, down the cliff and into the lake of shadow remnants below. Dodge! You jump and roll out of the way as the sphere makes its final descent, smashing into the tile more ferociously than it ever had. The shockwave, oh god, breaks most of the flooring that remained intact, and the entire room begins to shift. Fall! The once immaculate floor crumbles under the impact as the ground beneath your feet begins to collapse. The Fellowship is pulled to the center of the room as it funnels down into the deep recesses below. Let me get my bearings. You can't defeat a camp by defenestration. Well, I just did. It was dark. Completely dark. Hello? You asked the darkness. Its response came in the form of a light, ironically enough. With a flickering flash of flittering flame, excellent alliteration, Zen lit up a torch on the wall. With the newfound illuminance, you take in your surroundings. Take in my surroundings. You're in a subterranean corridor. Fine carvings run along the crowns of the wall, but altogether the stonework appears to be in disrepair. The way from whence you came is blocked with rubble, a few stray rocks still bouncing their way down. Next to you stood Zen, the magnanimous wizard, Kai, the valiant warrior, and Lear, the rogue. At the bottom of the pile of rubble lay Sphera's orb, cracked in two. Nestled in the center is one of the key shards you sing. Poggers, Dogs of War. Is this the RuneScape song? Always land on the feet of a recurring villain. No, I think this time there was no landing on her feet. You can still break glaze by landing on your feet. That's also true. Retrieved key shard. The human orb is still hot to the touch as you reach in and pry the key shard loose from its forged socket. We've acquired one of the key shards, gamers. Time to forge onwards. Taking note that neither the lieutenant nor corporal were with you, you hope that their feline agility proved to be their savior rather than the rubble their grave. You grab the torch Zen lit and lift it from its sconce, prepared to head into the darkness once more. Dog playing RuneScape, this is 10 times better than RuneScape. Head into the darkness. At the end of the corridor you fell into, you found yourself at a three-way intersection. It seems escaping these dank passageways, very dank meme, may not be trifling as you hoped. Music says otherwise, not true. Pen and paper moment? No. Go north. But it looks so much something we just started from, except brighter. Go north. Another choice. Go north. Something told me on the way. Go north. Not the obelisk of knowledge. As you approach the looming figure, your torch reveals an obelisk of knowledge. You subsequently back away from the obelisk of knowledge, very confused and slightly discheesed. Well, let's return to start. Go west. These twisted little passages all alike. Exactly, and I'm going to choose randomly till I get out. There's nothing of note here. You're at the end of the corridor beyond where there was nothing of note to find. Nothing of note. Oh, wait, no, there's a cobweb. Okay. Turn until you get a grue. I hope I don't get a grue. Go east. Head east confidently. Go east. You head east again. You like east. I do like east. Go east. You head east once more, hoping to stifle the boar. So true. Go east. Ever east, you always say. Go east. Where there's east, there's a feast. No better east than deceased, eh? Go east. Reach the end of the East Hall to find. And when you don't, you head east? Yes. Your legs beginning to fatigue. Go east. I'm gonna die, probably. You sit down and rest for a while. East ever on your mind. Go east. You're nearly there, you thought to yourself. Eastlandia can only be a few more steps. You will see the city of your salvation just on the horizon. Go east. Eastlandia! You'd finally made it! Just a few more steps and you'll be crowned king of the East. Since Rago, I thought you said west. No, I said east. We're going east. But we'll go west next, I promise. Okay, go east! You step on the landmine and blow up. Well, fuck. We'll go west this time. Actually, we're gonna go... Actually, can we go west? No, we can't. I don't know how that would work. I was about to say, could we go east-west? And I realized that's not a thing that exists. Let's go northwest. We can't do that. Okay, north. Then we'll go west. As your torch light wipes around the corner, you probably notice a particularly conspicuous spike pit lying instead. There's no way around it, it would seem. Go west. Will I die? What? Why did you not hear me? I said there's a very obvious spike pit ahead. Therefore, you might not want to go any way that isn't this way. Now I'm going this way. You fall to the pit like an idiot and spikes impale you. You die. Happy now. No, I'm not very happy with that. Sag. Okay, north, 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 east. A maze of twisted little passages, that's true. It's always damp. Oh well, as your footfalls begin to make soft splashes. Go east. The intersection. Go north. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Go east. You're approaching a point of no return. Yes, go north. As you progress down the corridor, it begins to taper off. The fellowship's footsteps seeming getting louder, especially snore. Did I find it? Follow corridor. Did I found it? Holy shit! You approach a statue of a cat seated inside an inlet on the wall. The romance was the friends we made along the way. So true, bestie. The cat is rearing up with its paws extended in front of it. The paws and heads are maneuverable, and the nose appears to be a button. Above the statue is written the inscription, dab. I'm going to dab. I dabbed. Could they be initials? Posed inquisitively. Yeah, Lear affirmed. They stand for Derriere Assbutt. He used to rule these lands, you know. He couldn't finish without laughing, clearly very proud of his humor. That was fantastic. Thank you, Noob Slayer. Touch the cat statue. Oh, we gotta make him dab. Okay, we have to move left arm. Left. And the right arm... No, okay. Left arm left. Wait, no. Left arm right. And then right arm right. This is a hold made just for you. No, I get it. It's like the one where you get into the and then you shrink and then you die. Move head down. That's a dab, right? Push button. You press the cat's nose. Nothing seems to happen. That's how you dab. Oh no, I gotta move the head left, maybe. Push button. He's dabbing. Right arm right, left arm right, head down and left. Is that not a dab? That's a dab. I'm dabbing right now. Is that wrong? What? Oh, do they have to go up and to the right? That might be it. That might be it, gamers. That might be the error I'm making here. Okay. Push button. Yes, I did it! I'm so smart! Move the cat's snoot and wall begins to rumble as it starts to lower before you. I'm so fucking poggers. I'm so smart. Stepping through the falling dirt and dust, you're met with a gust of humid air. The light now pouring forth into the corridor is nearly blinding after so long in the dark. You take a moment to let your eyes adjust as Lear chimes in once more. That puzzle wasn't so bad, huh? He says, still smiling from his last joke. Ha, yes. I quite like that little catch-you, Zen replied, much to your surprise. You diminutive-minded imbeciles should be ashamed of such a base sense of humor. A new voice, oh, I thought that was Kai. A new voice had entered the comedic conversation. As your eyes finish adjusting, the deliverer of the derisive diatribe comes into focus. It's Chief Alchemist Posho. Oh, whoa. Little kitty cat. I couldn't describe a dab. It is hard to do it. Need a pick of Doc dabbing? Absolutely not. The Cat Lord's chief of alchemical and scientific research. He's the one responsible for bringing about the stony vanguards known as the Cat Guard. His unethical concoctions mystify the mind and shock the senses. Battle time. Cat bat time. Without warning, the alchemist lobs a glowing viridescent vial at the ground the party stands on, exploding forth into a noxious cloud of green mist. You've been inflicted with Posho's pernicious poison. Oh fuck! Escape the poison! Escape the pernicious poison! You traps through the potent mist blindly, desperately seeking reprieve as the pernicious poison burns your eyes. As the respite you so desire comes to be, you slam your foot into a metal object, no thanks to your watery vision. Reeling from the pain, you lean over and feel your hand plunge into something wet. Fearful that you may have just touched acid or something much worse, you spring back up and wipe your eyes with your other arm. After checking to see that your hand was intact, you see an enormous cast iron cauldron big enough to bathe in filled with what seems to be potable water. Disregarding your discovery, you return to your attention to Posho, who seemed to be preparing to strike again. Draw your sword! Drawing your sword, you rush forth, charging at the maniacal cat. Before you can reach him, however, he launches forth 2 more vials, no doubt containing calamitous concoctions. On the left is another glowing green flask, and on the right a vibrant blue. You shake your head in disbelief as you realize you won't be able to dodge them both. Dodge right! Oh god. Eyes still stinging from your last encounter with the alchemist's pernicious poison. You have to try something new as you deftly hop to the right, and out of the blast zone of the former. Rather than explode, this tincture simply broke on the ground, a bluish vapor rising from its shattered carcass. After merely a second, the acrid vapors reach your nose, their pungent effects taking hold of your psyche. Was it psyche or psyche? I think it's psyche. You're good at this? Thank you, bestie. I'm doing my darndest. You've been inflicted with Posho's trepid tincture. Where do I recognize that name from? Scream! Ah! I like the shake. You scream out rightly as the world begins to twist and churn around you. You were afraid, horrendously so. You had no choice but to run far away from everything. Oh! Where are you going, little kitten? Not kitten. Posho taunted, but he was the most bone-chilling sentence to ever be uttered. To thine new perception, the fuzzy cat was now the most horrifying thing conceivable as your fear factories shifted in overdrive factory. A moment. Crouch. You throw yourself to the floor and curl your knees. Tucking your head within your hands, you begin to sob violently. Wah! Through your limited vision, you see the cat approaching you. Each of his paw steps more heart-stopping than the last. You felt as though your thumping organ was to explode at any moment. And then, 2 much larger feet drop in front of you. Armored feet prepare to defend your sorry self. Back, the nefarious reprobate! Heed mine words or fall to mine blade. Is that Kai? Get up. You're unsure if the Trepid Tincture's effects begin to fade naturally, or if Kai's Rosing Options broke their spell, but you stand to your feet, tears still dripping from your cheeks as you bring your sword up, ready to fight once more. I wipe those tears away and fight. Posho chucks another vial at the encroaching Kai, but she turns her shield up to catch it gracefully before bouncing it off to her left. You take this opportunity to rush up behind Kai while she has Posho's attention, quickly spinning around her with your sword and landing a strike on the alchemist as he pounces back into his work table behind him. The jolt knocks an alembic to the ground, sending glass shards across the floor. For the first time in the fight, the alchemist seems disquieted. Discheesed, even. Unable to flee, Posho pulls a fiery red elixir from the shelf behind him, launching it forth in retaliation with a jerk of his head. Panic? Question mark? Not the deleterious drought. The drought explodes on the stone and splashes onto your legs and torso. You have him where you want him, the glass shards keeping him and your exposed paws from fleeing. The cerise liquid begins to glow vibrant hot red, but does not burn your skin. I should not run for the cauldron, because it said it appears to be potable water, but I could die if I do that. Oh, I died. I guess I should have gotten the water. I guess it was water. You walk at the alchemist menacingly. I overthought it, yeah. Prepared to repay him for the suffering he had inflicted upon you. Just as you reach him and raise your blade over his head, he gives you a wry smirk. The drought that code you began to glow resplendent white, blinding your fellows. Just as you begin your blade's descent, the drought triggers and you erupt into a bloody mist. You sort of clay against the ground next to its now bloodstained target. Damn, that's pretty fucked up. Run for the cauldron! Feel for your fate. Draft, whatever. You disengage and make a break for the oversized cauldron. With a leap, you plunge into its depths. You are purged of Posho's deleterious draught. As the water dilutes its chemical composition, emerging from the watery depths, you begin to feel enfeebled. Fall to your knees. Taking advantage of the opportunity you allowed him, Posho pops open and imbibes a plum-colored potion before flinging it forward onto the group. Once more, the Philater explodes into gaseous form. This time it does no apparent harm. As you swing your leg over the cauldron's edge and pull yourself out, you fall to the floor, unable to stand. Posho's pernicious poison beginning to take its toll. You've been infected with Posho's Present Filter. Okay. I'll get you through this. You hear a familiar wizardly voice call out. A warming sensation begins to fold over you as your strength returned and a gold aura enshrouded you. Zin's hailing spell worked as effectively as ones could hope for. Why, yes, it seems you shall die! Belted the alchemist. Before your very eyes, you watch as the gash you yourself inflicted on Posho mended itself. He's stealing our healing, Lear exclaimed. Learned that word from Skyrim? I love that for you. Unheal him. With renewed vigor, you jump to your feet and assess the battlefield as Zin continues to pump forth renewal to your allies. After a moment of careful contemplation, you decide on the best stemming the reign of terror. Eater! Thank you so much for resubscribing for 4 months, bestie!
Happy birthday.
Thank you, I appreciate that. How's you doing? How's it going? Thank you. Or HP, they have no idea. Attack with Kai. Seize your healing when we strike, you speak softly to Zen. He nods affirmatively as you motion to Kai that you're going in. With a smile, she falls to one knee, hoisting her shield over her shoulder as you sprint toward her. Just before reaching her, you hop onto her shield, and she launches you up and forward. As you soar over the battlefield, you see Posho throw another deleterious draught where you would have been on the ground. By him missing you entirely, you gain the upper hand. What is this? Not important. You land with behind the alchemist, sending shivers down the spine, and his fur stands on end. Before you can turn around, you chop downwards at the cat's back. As you do, he throws out one last flask at his feet, exploding outwardly in a sooty black fog. You're launched backwards into the same workbench he had earlier struck. Thankfully, your armor protects you from the glass shards where your rear lands. You do not know your opponent's strength at all times. I'm sorry. I'm not a very good gamer, I'm afraid. Get your bearings. You wave your hand in front of your face, hacking as the whatever fog begins to dissipate. There is no sign of the chief alchemist or his entrusted key shard. For his phylactery, I will. Blast, you growl as your victory is deflated. The smirk Zen says, I have an idea. Allow me the other shard and leave this to me. You seem rather confident, you reply, as you hand him the first key shard you recovered from Sphera. Leave it to Zen. Holding the key shard in his hand, his golden eyes begin to glow a faint blue as he channels a clairvoyance spell, the arcane winds you saw accompanying him in the ballroom returning in force. After a few moments, the ballroom, that's funny. He closes his eyelids. Upon opening them, the wind dissipates and the glow is gone. Not in the lake under the docks. The chief alchemist must have anticipated arrival and discarded it from his person, he says resolvingly. Well, that's bad. Taking my surroundings. Ooh, big shore. The lake is bad, though. The stuff will kill us. I don't remember what it's called. The evil wisps or something. Eater, thank you for 300 bits, bestie. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Green did an insane amount. This is insanely just it's amazing what Green did. Holy shit, Green. You are amazing. I got really into it. Thank you, bestie. This is so kind of you. Literally incredible of you to make this for me. It is only now that you have a moment to stop and take in your surroundings. You stand in a large open air cove, the midday's light shining in from the far side of the cavern. From this elevated platform, you can see the docks below. This must be shipping alcove Corporal Abo mentioned during your briefing. Get sleep. Have a good stream, birthday cat. Have a good sleep, Eater. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for resubscribing and for the 300 bits. I really appreciate it. This was made, I assumed it was AI generation. No, this was straight up made by Green. Green is, to my knowledge, you were at all of this with Senso. In your immediate vicinity on the platform was a makeshift laboratory. The equipment seemed too few and far in between for this to be the alchemist's main operation, however. Stepping over to the platform's edge and peering down reveals to you a lone ship moored at one of the docks, and an elevator at the far end of the pier, hoisted by a single long rope. On the rightmost edge of the platform, facing toward the cavern entrance, are rickety-looking stairs that descend to the docks. There's an AI dungeon thing. Yeah, I've played with it a little bit. Is Green AI? Are you? Descend. As the stairs creak and groan, as the Fellowship steps down them, it's clear the wood comprising them is ancient, maybe even as old as the keep itself. It would make sense that they first built the dock to deliver all erection materials, after all, you thought to yourself. As you and your fellows hastily tread toward the boardwalk, Zen raises his right arm, long sleeve flapping in the alcove's breeze, and points toward the farthest dock, saying, "That's the one that canopies our prize." Oh well, head for the dock. As you walk out into the last dock, the underlying shadow remnants lap at the beams below, hungering for more than savorless waterlogged wood. Arriving at the spot Zen revealed, you step to the edge and peer into the murky void, feeling a sense of dread rise to your stomach. Beyond the gloomy surface, your eye catches a twinkle, and you know you found your prize. This has got to be a Zen moment. Zen, if you'd be so kind to nab the shard the way you did the cog in the courtyard, I'd be most appreciative, you request hopefully. I'm sorry, but I cannot. Not without the shadow remnant interference, he replied soberly, leaning on his staff. I figure another method, I'm afraid. This has got to be, I'm befuddled, but this has got to be the Lear moment. I've got nothing. Jump in! I died. Okay, well, we're gonna have to ask Kai then. Not wanting to waste any more daylight, you take the initiative inside to drive straight into the lake, eyes locked in the glimmer you saw before. As you leave the dock, you hear Sid screaming, "No!" before he's cut off by your submersion into the inky depths. From the group's perspective, they wait for your surfacing anxiously for over a minute. When you finally, when you finally emerge and crawl back onto the dock, you are no longer the hero of light. Instead, you become a spiteful husk with a mind belonging only to the Shadow Order. After futile attempts at diplomacy, the group is forced to cut you down in self-defense. Okay, fine, let's ask Kai for ideas. Well, we find ourselves on a mooring dock, so there is no shortage of rope to my eye. She paused, uncertain if she should continue. You tilt your head in hopes of coaxing away from her apprehension. Kai supremacy is so true, bestie. Can we get somebody use the Sleepy Kai 98 command? I also hate when I become a Shadow Order husk. Honestly, on a Tuesday, I wake up and I'm a Shadow Order husk. I'm like, damn, fucking Tuesdays, man. She continues abruptly. My draconic skin affords me greater resistance than any of you. If we were hasty about it, I should be able to dive in, affixed with rope, so you can all pull me back out faster than I could surface alone. Everybody go follow Kai. She's really poggers, and I think she's streaming. Let's go with Kai's plan. You send Lear off to unmoor the lone ship with his daggers and requisition the rope fixing it on the dock. Upon his valiant return, he drops the hefty rope in front of you with a gasp and nearly keels over from exhaustion. A fixed rope! As you tie the rope around Kai's cuirass, you can tell Zen is uneasy with the solution, but seeing no alternative is unwilling to object, knowing the cruciality of the mission. All hands on deck, you shout, lifting the rope to invite the other two to grab hold. Hold on tight! When the weight lets off the rope, you'll know I've reached the bottom, Kai stated in an attempt to root out potential failure. My armor should help me sink. With that, she dove over the edge without even a second of hesitation. Wait! After her submersion became eerily quiet as the party poised themselves dutifully. You half expected Lear to begin babbling something he considered a joke to break the tension, but no such imminence came from the rogue. Wait. Wait for it. Zen broke the silence, pure solicitude in his concentrated words. Any moment now. Now! No, what the fuck? I was drinking my fucking thing! You were too slow and managed to chance to pull Kai, but you still managed to pull Kashing for the standard! Wow! Yes! This is a game over. This is a game begin. This is a victory screen, in my opinion. Holy shit. Alright, well, thank you so much, Green, for making this game, but I think we found the true ending. I'm pretty satisfied with this conclusion. We lost Kai, but we got Kaching, and I've always wanted my own Kaching. So, anyway. Okay, this time I'll be ready. That's the true ending. Yeah, no, for sure, that's the true ending. Now, hoist! Zen howled at the top of his lungs, clearly eager to see Kai return to safe harbor. Heeding his words, you hoist with all your might, hand over hand until the dragonkin bursts through the surface of the pitch lake and is drawn into the dock. Rejoice! Uttering a few words of power that fall meaningless on your ears, Zen banishes the residual shadow remnants from Kai's armor as they splatter onto the boards behind her, writhing about before finding their way off the edge, and plopping back in the lake. Thanks kindly, Kai Mustard. Of course, was the wizard's response. Following the exchange, Kyle unfurls her gauntlet to reveal the second shining key shard. Only one thing left to do, she states, seemingly undaunted by her abyssal excursion. So let's get it done, she finishes, walking out of the group and back up the dock. We've acquired the second of the 2 key shards. Get it done! Holy shit. We're approaching the climax, gamers. Oh, Red Bull break. I've now finished it. After catching up with Kai, BRB? Okay, I'll go slow. After catching up with Kai, the Fellowship heads for the wooden lift they spotted earlier, seeing no other apparent way back to the keep. Examining the lift's platform, you deem it sturdy enough to hold the party and step aboard. For a moment, you're unsure whether to position yourselves in the middle to escape the edges, or one in each corner where the rope splits to connect the platform in order to distribute the weight and provide a grip for the ride. After deciding on the former, you throw the nearby lever and release the latch as the rope you grasp pulls taut and your ascent begins. Time to ascend. Welcome back, Green. The elevator begins to accelerate as you rise above the shrinking cove below you. Being pulled only by a single rope, it begins to sway considerably, uneasing your nerves and causing subconscious tightening of your grip on the corner rope. Just before disappearing into the keep's bottom floor, you catch the lone vessel Lear unmoored, beginning to drift away from the dock, gradually being claimed by the lake proper. Chekhov's boat. Get off. The lift comes to an abrupt stop with a violent shake, causing all but Kai to stumble for a moment as the rope coiled around the pulley above you creaks with tension. You step off the You step off the platform into what appears to be a kitchen. You met with a wave of heat as the oven to your right roars with sweltering rage. The kitchen overall seems apparently mundane, although a discerning eye might notice there's a distinct lack of cheese, quite discheesing, and even a single scrap in sight. Eat? ? You contemplate seeking provisions among the Cat Lord's kitchen. Before you can go through with the thought, you begin to hear a faint song, like a melodious whisper, from the door to your right. As you turn to face it, the door behind you on your opposite side of the room starts to loudly creak open, slowly but steadily as the keep itself is backing you forth. I gotta follow the music. Following the pleasant melody, you exit into a small hallway that's much cooler than the heat of the kitchen. From here, you're able to discern that music is coming from a door on the left-hand side of the corridor. Music room? You push open the cracked door, letting the full force of the tune assail your ears. What you see inside defies all expectation. In the room are instruments, as one would expect, but they're playing themselves, hovering around in the air, plucking their own strings and percussing with a will of their own. Dead ahead, an extra large bass seems leading the pack, laying the bass line for the group, which stands proudly in front of an ogival arched doorway. I'm 100% gonna die if I do this. Oh, no, okay, I live. You stride towards the large bass as an unsettling feeling begins building your chest. The bass itself is seeming unfazed by your approach. As you attempt to reach out to move the bass aside to access the door behind it, you find yourself unable to lift your arm. In frustration, you draw your sword to swing at it, but you cannot bring yourself to strike it. Defeated, you skulk away, the smug bass still strumming its tune. Yeah, I'm sorry, we don't have Rat Jam. That's one of the few BTTV modes that we do not have. We do have Rat Jam Jam, though. Okay, we'll flee from the music this time. You enter into a sizable antechamber as the insidious tune fades behind you. You're washed over with a calm feeling of serenity by this room's pleasant ambiance. Much like the kitchen, it also has fire burning away, but it's nowhere near as stifling. There's a half-open door at the far end of the room. What's in the box to my right? You flip open the lid to the box, and your surprise is filled with water. After a moment of looming over the shivering pool, a claw pokes through the surface, followed by the rest of the crawfish as it crawls out and drops to the floor, skittering away. You leave the box be and pretend you still have your sanity. Is that Mr. Cray Cray? Was that Mr. Cray Cray? Head through the half-open door. As you give the wooden door a reserved push, it swings open silently, the iron hinges apparently well greased. Hi, Jack Daska. I think you're good. I don't think anything bad happened to you. You helped beat some archers earlier. Revealed to you was a beastly... Oh, we don't know for sure? Okay. Well, apparently your fate is currently undecided. Creature, looking something like a lion, with large membranous wings, darker than night sky, and a girthy snake wrapped around its left thigh. That's terrifying. As it sprawls outward, the beast appears to be resting on its side, either tired or wounded. Before you're able to retreat from the room, it looks up to you with a wistful wish in its eye. Oh god, is this a sphinx? Meow? What becomes of a king when he has none left to rule? You're stricken with shock as the beast queries you, sudden with a deep and booming voice. I'd say he becomes one with the ruled, you stammer in reply. Humph. The beast ponders your answer before continuing. I once challenged the cat lord's supremacy. This was the price. The beast gracefully stood to reveal a sword buried in the center of the circular room. Approach the beast. This is my shackle, and all possess the key but me. Drawing in, you're able to appreciate the fine filigree engraved into the hilt of the blade. A glorious and golden lion's mouth roars forth, the blade itself jutting from it into the stone pedestal below. The beast's gaze returns to meet your own, his wistful wish now more apparent than ever before. Pull the sword from the stone. The beast watches longingly as you... Oh, it's a chimera, duh. As you grip the sword's hilt, its snake's head moving its gaze between you and the blade expectantly. With an upward thrust, you activate every pectoral muscle you can muster and slide the blade free from its prison. As you do, you see the wish fulfilled in the beast's golden eyes before it turns its gaze to the floor. Bowing before you, think of boom the Kempty. You better be polite, I'll do my best. Without a sound, the beast fades away, vanishing from existence without a trace. You've acquired the chimera blade. I almost did a riddle section, so Sphinx was a good guess. Yeah, I thought it might be. When he started saying that, I thought it might have been a whole riddle thing. I'll be polite. I'll say my thanks. My thanks, gentle king. You speak softly before sheathing your new sword and departing to the preceding antechamber. Thank you for the salami, Munchkinner, because cats can't have a little salami as a treat. Turn to the sweltering kitchen once more, this time invigorated as you barge to the back, to the corridor leading to the music hall. Upon your return to the music room, you break straight from the base, attempting to shove it aside, but are unable to oppose its will even with your newfound vigor. Unsheath the chimera blade. Determined, you draw your new sword in an attempt to use the more lethal measures before you can. The base vanishes, and the very moment the blade leaves its sheath, its smug tune unable to haunt you no longer. The pinked arch door now awaits, beholden to your ever inclination. Open the door, oh woe. Oh, I thought that was going to be the moment. Beyond the door lies an incredibly long hallway, one that begins jogging down without delay. Your fellows following in your hastened steps. As you run, you can't help but admire the opulent tilework and chiseled pillars you pass by. The hallway is draped with rich satins and more sturdy wool tapestries. Reaching the end of the passage, you come to a pair of sturdy-looking double doors. Although they're tremendously detailed, you get the feeling they are none the more pervious for it. The center of the two doors, where they are sealed together tightly, is a socket. Insert the key shards. Sorry, my reading comprehension is decreasing substantially. Insert the key shards. Oh, whoa. Oh no. You hold the key shards one in each hand, examine them for a moment before attempting to reconstitute them. You successfully interlock the shards and prepare to slot them into the door's socket when emotions begin to run high. This is it, said Zen, your ever-resourceful wizard. At last, the fateful moment lies forthright. Steel thyself and we shall emerge triumphant, added Kai, your laurel protector. We got this! We're gonna show Dr. McKenny who's Lear fell dead to the floor. Well, Lear, you capitalized Dr. Von Kitty, you fool. It seems one of your group mates has made a grievous error, garnering the Cat Lord's ire. Hold on, let me just whip something up for you real quick so you can tell me what he did wrong. I'm gonna use vitriol. Oh, I can't. Dude, we carry our ass to this entire effing dungeon. You don't even have the foresight to read the leaks. The data miners cleave to the type of Dr. Von Kitty with any caps. It's to death. Gives you a piece of garbage. I'm so sick of you always holding us back and drag us to the bottom of the leaderboards every week. You're about as bright as a black hole and twice as this so you finish the saw. Can you at least do that, Craig? Send. The reply is only with a simple lol. But you get the feeling your message got through to him. Yeah, fuck Craig. Fucking Noob Slayer 69. Okay. You... We got this. We're gonna show Dr. McKinney who's boss, Lear, your rogue exclaimed. Actually, type that just now. No, that was auto-typed for me. It automatically typed that. That was a really funny bit, by the way, Green. We've taken the fate of the world into our own hands, and together we'll see it through unto the end. you assert, sliding the key shards into the socket and taking a step back. Take a step back. I'm scared. This is the Inner Sanctum, gamers. The now fully reconstructed key flashes brightly inside the door, before a glimmering white line shoots out from it, tracing the edges before going still. After a moment, the doors swing open to reveal an expansive chamber with an excessively vibrant floor. 100 colors all weave together organically. Though he might be a god-tier typer, I'm afraid not. I wish I was. After a moment, the doors... I read that. Unknowingly traveling a greater distance than you have traveled all your life in but a single step, you cross through the threshold of the Cat Lord's inner sanctum. In the center of the room is a cat, pacing to and fro. Enter the inner sanctum. You now face the Cat Lord himself, Dr. Von Kitty. Oh shit, that's him. That's Doctor, that's me. That's me. That's me, everybody. That's me. Oh my god. Once a wayward soul and savior of the people, now a tyrannical overlord who covets the ultimate security of both his subjects and his position. Nonetheless, he is an asset to this world, and the single most feared by those within the Shadow Order. He must be recovered alive. Dr. Von Kitty rose to notoriety when he created the pocket realm of Uwu in order to save the indigenous population of what would later become the Catlands from utter catastrophe. The realm serves as a place to evacuate during the second meteoric cataclysm, helping deliver the Catlands indignates from total annihilation. Upon emerging from Uwu, Dr. Von Kitty, now the Cat Lord, and his newfound Cat Cabal founded the capital of the Catlands in the middle of the expansive lake created by the cataclysmic meteor. There stands Chimera Keep. And you... Oh, that's why it's called Chimera Keep, because it's Chimera. You're so valid. He doesn't need a crown. He's so powerful, everybody just knows him. He doesn't even need a crown. His crown is the lay. Face the Cat Lord. It was the Australians! You finally managed to drag yourself... Oh, here, You finally managed to drag yourselves here to fall at my feet in all of my splendor, have you? No? Humph. Well, I've been watching you trespass with the keenest of interest. Let's see. First, you broke into my library and let a few hundred of my books escape. They'll starve on their own, just so you know. Then you broke my antique wind vane. That was a birthday present. Then you defenestrated my commander. Her birthday was literally next week. Then you touched my obelisk of knowledge without my consent. Then you attacked my chief alchemist. Well, actually, I can't blame you for that one. He's kind of a dick. But you didn't have to let my ship drip out into the lake. How the hell am I supposed to get that back? Then you let Mr. Cray out of his box. Who knows what kind of danger we'll get in there all alone. And finally, after everything went dark, you ripped the spirit from my keep. And I'm supposed to be the bad guy? No, I think it's time you pay for what you've done. Prepare to get nay-nayed upon, invalids! Prepare to get nay-nayed upon. With those words, the Cat Lord begins to grow drastically in size, embiggening himself tenfold, leaving you no room to rebuke and justify your actions. A portal spirals open to the Cat Lord's right as a massive pinky yarn ball, the likes of which you never even considered a possibility, comes rolling forth into the room. Without further warning, the now immense Cat Lord bats the yarn ball at the group, forcing you to split apart and scatter in different directions. And the Feline Lord leaps after the yarn bar swiftly, shaking the floor as he lands behind it, preparing to send it rolling once more. His resentful gaze falls directly on you. Dodge! The ball comes firing at you. You must dodge one way or the other. Dodge right! You dodge to your right, the yarn just barely rolling by your legs. Looking up, you come to face with Kai. Stay on your toes, she commands, which helps you back to your feet. Just as you regain your composure, you see the Cat Lord soaring through the air to his ball, once more landing with a quake and rising to bat it again, his focus now falling to Zen. Perform a joint attack with Kai! You articulate a plan to Kai under your breath, wary of the Cat Lord's enhanced feline perception, for she charges ahead, rushing to get in between Zen and the yarn ball. Planting her feet and raising her shield, the Warriors takes on the full force of the enormous ball of yarn, struggling to halt its path of destruction. Flustered that the yarn was being champered with, the Cat Lord focuses on trying to wrest control of his ball back, falling for the bait, and failing to notice you tail behind him. Strike the Cat Lord! You lash out, striking the Cat Lord's right hind leg with the power of a chimera, causing him to yowl. Meow! As a bloody gash forms on his shin, he begins to wind up the leg to return fire. Duck! Oh, I died. You vainly attempt to duck, but the Cat Lord's giant hound paw shoots out too quickly, smashing into your face with the force of a catapult, breaking your neck and killing you instantly. Well, damn. Stand your ground! In your obstinance, you plant your feet and brace yourself for the impact. The cat's oversized hind paw strikes you with the force of 2 mules in retaliation, and you're sent flying across the chamber and into its curved wall. You slide to the ground, slumped in apparent defeat, before Zen begins to send forth the shards of life onto your battered body. Get to your feet. Just as you climb back to your feet, breaking all your ribs, my ribs are made of iron. Zen's restoration abruptly ceases. Looking over, you see that he's become entangled in the mystical yard. As he desperately struggles to wrestle free of the arcane fibers, they begin to glow hot pink, brighter and brighter. Your experience with Posha's deleterious draught gives you the wisdom to know he needs to be freed immediately. Send Kai to free him! I died. By my blade, a liberty! Already next to Zen, Kai begins to slice at the restraints, first attempting to cut outward, but then resorting to slashing wildly as the bloom increased in intensity. On the 4th strike, the arcane strings reached their peak charge, unleashing a devastating shock into the victims as the current jumped through Kai's blade. Both immediately lose control of their muscles. They're electrocuted with enough energy to charge the clouds themselves. Okay, it can't be me because I'm so injured. It's gotta be Lear. Cut him free? Right, I can do that. Lear rushes to Zen's side, clasping his blades together as though they were a pair of seamstress scissors. Doing so, he successfully severs their arcane string. As it falls to the ground around the wizard, its glow fading into the colorful floor. Strike the Cat Lord! Enraged that his attack was thwarted, the Cat Lord decides it's time to try something new. Sitting on his haunches, a halo appears over his head. Nay, another portal. After a moment, he steps back as a giant pressurized canister of Poshio's wavelength dampener, iteration 40, aka WD-40, falls onto the battlefield with a hollow clunk. At the same time, 3 portals of different colors open behind him. Catguard rushing to the pink portal, with the remaining 2 being gold and green. Launching onto his hind legs, the Cat Lord slams one paw down on the canister's nozzle, spraying more than missing the group entirely. His determination, very in character. His determination unrelenting, the feline lord begins to fumble with the can, attempting to adjust his trajectory. Noticing he once again has his sight set on you, you decide to divert his fury away from the group by isolating yourself. In doing so, you successfully achieve your goal, but also run into his line of fire, becoming coated in the alchemical fluid. Panic? As the fluid fizzes on your skin, you become silent, unable to put your voice forth into the world. Nay, exhale. No, you're unable to breathe. Inhibited from calling for your group's aid as they engage the Cat Guard. You decide to take your chances with a portal. Your Tomalic logic being that absconding from the Cat Lord's presence may prove salvational. Green portal? You dive and roll through the green portal, receiving a soft landing on lush verdant grass. As you turn around, the portal closes, revealing Chimera Keep on the horizon behind it. You fall to your knees in a vain attempt to scream out, suffocating in the very spot you began your journey mere hours ago. Gold portal? You leap through the golden-hued portal, your muscles fatiguing as you land, desperate for oxygen. Ahead of you is a pantry filled with cheese! Cheese confiscated from the cat-led citizenry ensuing the reviled disease decorum! Your carbon dioxide-addled mind saw the glorious air bubbles in the cheese and forced you to partake in their aerated goodness. You stumble over to the nearest wedge and fall into its shelf, nearly breaking it. You shove the cheese and its wonderful air into your mouth. To your prodigious relief, you were able to breathe once more, the wavelength dampener dispelled. You rejoice before joining the fray. As you emerge from the portal, it closes behind you, much to your dismay given the newfound sight that laid before you. The great cat had forsaken the alchemical compound and was now on his hind legs, his forelegs raised above his head, forming a miniature sun between them. Its radiant supremacy bellowed within, the mere sight of it leaving you shocked as your mind scrambled to come up with a countermeasure. You swivel your head across the battlefield, ascertaining your allies' positions. Kai was aside to Lear, and Zen was fending on his own. Just as you do, the Cat Lord claps his paws together and drops back to all fours, the sun above him beginning to expand. You knew what came next. Run to Zen! Make a break for Zen, wagering on his resourcefulness once more, this time with your life. Before you even reach him, he begins weaving a pale blue ward around himself with his staff in one hand. As you draw within mere feet of his barrier, he concludes molding its form and raising his staff a foot off the ground, apparently awaiting you. You dive and tumble through the ward as he lets his staff drop to the floor, solidifying the dome into an arcane crystalline barrier. Just as the staff impacts with the ground, the supernova explodes outward. You try to get an angle on Kai and Lear, but the flames overtake the ward, blinding you with the radiance. Open your eyes. Opening your eyes, you find your vision marred, your pupils' apertures frantically trying to recover from what they were just forced to witness. As the ghost flash haunting your eyes fades, it doesn't get any dimmer. Once things come into your focus, you realize why. Unbeknownst to you, You are now standing on the surface of Navar, hardly nowhere. The sun illuminates the Cat Lord's pocket plane of Uwu. All around you was shimmering luminance, as if you were in a field of nothing more than light. It was beautiful, but also terrifying. You catch sight of Kai and Lear, just as you had once tried to do during the explosion. They had been knelt behind a steely ward of their own and were once more standing to their feet to fight on. Twisting your field of view to your ferocious feline adversary, you're stricken with a sense of dread wholeheartedly unrivaled by anything you've ever felt before. As your gaze meets that of the Cat Lord's, you see naught but an engulfing flame in its depths. His face is twisted into the physical manifestation of pure rage. You become fatefully aware that he's not prepared to unleash his full fury upon you. Fight. The feline lord walks toward you slowly, malice in his every step, the fury in his eyes more evident than ever. Without adjusting his stride in the slightest, a portal wrenches open over his right shoulder, and an asteroid comes barreling out, its target. You, Zen, can handle this. I haven't the time, nor preparatory means to stop such a behemoth, the wizard yells on the verge of panic. Throw the Chimera Blade at it! Desperate once more, without any apparent and feasible alternatives, you launch your sword at the impending asteroid. It strikes the rock with the force of a chimera and, much to your surprise and relief, impacts it with enough momentum to divert its course, sending the asteroid smashing into the surface of Navar to your left, clearly unable to pass through whatever barriers keeping you aloft over the superheated depths below. Blade retrieved. You see your blade ahead, lying just in front of the Cat Lord himself. Unwilling to render yourself wholly ineffectual by remaining unarmed, you make a break for the weapon. As you near the Cat Lord, he begins to splay his toes and raise his paw. Seeing this, you drop to your rear, sliding across the invisible floor and reclaiming your blade as the feline lord rakes his lethal claws across your face, or past your face. Retaliate. As you finish your slide, you extend your blade arm and drag it across the Cat Lord's hind leg, the same leg that was bleeding from your earlier attack. The sword strikes with the ferocity of the Chimera, opening another gash and causing the great cat to recoil. Stand up. Flinging yourself to your feet, you spin around and attempt to adopt a combative posture, only to be met with the Cat Lord's viscous maw, agape and approaching you rapidly. Kai! Without even needing you to finish your call for aid, Kai dashes in between you and the impending maw, thrusting her shield force into the cavernous orifice. The Cat Lord bites down, but Kai's aegis prevents its closure. In retaliation, Kai uses the Cat Lord's grip on her against him, slamming his head into the ground, before he relinquishes his bite, freeing Kai and her shield to recompose themselves. Dazed from the cranial assault, the Cat Lord stumbles backwards, forshaking away the dizziness. His gaze returns to you. You, who keeps foiling his attacks. You, who is dismantling everything he built. The thoughts reignited the cat's rage as he began an attack to best exemplify it for you. Rearing up, the Cat Lord emits a scornful roar. Meow! As the very sun itself begins to quake. Raising his claws above his head, a solar flare shoots out of the surface of Navar below you. You back away as fast as you can, the resplendent flare separating you from the rest of the Fellowship. Following through with his intention, the Cat Lord steps under the flare as it descends, returning to its fiery home as it falls behind him. Regroup. The nigh blinding radiance gone, you regain focus of your allies. While they're all upright, none of them are moving. The Cat Lord, standing between you and your allies, begins channeling a spell, manifesting immense power between his paws as he pours every ounce of his hatred into a method of bringing about your demise. Help my friends! Apparently that was the wrong call. The Cat Lord occupied channeling. You take the opportunity to rush to your allies' sides, thinking they made in case for some invisible barrier similar to that which you all stood on. You draw back your sword and swing at them in a vain attempt at cracking the restraints. You instead slice into them, now powerless looking long enough to learn they actually been dislodged from time itself. Rip. Brace myself. Mustering all the foolhardy courage you can, you hold the Chimera Blade out in front of you with both hands, preparing to defend against the oncoming onslaught. The Cat Lord unleashes a transcendent cosmic beam upon you, and for a moment the Chimera Blade holds, shielding you from the Cat Lord's blazing wrath. As the blade becomes superheated, it screams out an agony of its own before melting betwixt your fingertips. Without its protection, every atom in your mortal vessel is disintegrated, nigh instantaneously. Okay, I just wanted to see what the wrong answers were. That's your favorite death? That is a brutal death, that's for sure. Attack the Cat Lord. Memories of your perilous venture thus far flash through your mind, filling you with resolve to see this done. You charge at the Cat Lord, thrusting upward with the might of a chimera, but the sword glances off. You swing again, down into the Cat Lord's barrier, as he continues to build his strength, but it too bounces away. Undeterred, you persist, you slashing unremitting, each strike growing stronger as you fuel them with determination to save your allies, your friends. Finally, one of the strikes lands, cracking the barrier, drawing the Chimera blade over yourself, over your head. You let loose a roaring battle cry, akin to that of a lion, as you slam the blade down on the Cat Lord, shattering his ward with a brilliant flash. Shocked, the Cat Lord loses control of his attack, backfiring it upon himself. Stricken with the power of the cosmos, the Cat Lord is launched away, falling to the ground unconscious and returning to his natural proportions. As Dr. Von Kitty lies defeated, the sun you stand on begins to fade. Secure victory. As the light of Navard dims beneath you, your allies reanimate, reintroduced to a time stream congenial to mortal existence. A shimmering portal breaks the sudden darkness, spiraling open next to you and your fellows as you approach the defeated Dr. Von Kitty. Lieutenant Axod and Corporal Abo rush out of it to revivify their old friend and ensure his survival. You would later come to know of the interference in the early attempts to join the fray. With the Cat King's safety assured, their victorious heroes enter through the portal to begin their long journey home. Hi, Abby. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. How's it going, bestie? Thank you. I appreciate that. Victory!
And so the Fellowship valiantly accomplished the deed it set out to perform. Dr. Von Kitty would survive the encounter and be restored to his former self, living on to fulfill a crucial role in the Second Shadow War, before journeying the galaxy abroad as he had once before. As for the Hero of Light, well, their story hardly ended with Chimera Keep. Who knows what they'll do next?
Congratulations. You've successfully vanquished the tribulations of Chimera Keep. You now access the extras menu from the main menu in your quest. You perished 17 times. Wow. I'm something of a gamer if that wasn't apparent. Level up. Is that the portal cake? Love the Ace Attorney music, by the way. Happy birthday, bestie. Thank you, Green. Thank you, bestie. I really appreciate that, Green. I think you might be planning on streaming soon, and if so, everybody go follow greengalore. Absolutely, incredibly, wonderfully, amazingly, fantastically talented person. And yes, follow Zen as well, the lovely narrator, and I believe provide some artwork to the mix of this game. Absolutely. Green, this was incredible. This was like just absolutely mind-blowingly amazing birthday present. Thank you. You've made this stream an absolute wonderful, amazing pleasure. Not just for me, but I think for everybody who watched and enjoyed too. So thank you. No, you didn't die. You were held back, but you helped rescue the Cat Lord in the end. From Green, Zen, Kai, Lord Soul, Raiding Sausages, Camus, FX Orphan, and probably all of chat too. Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I want to see the extras now. Wow. That is an incredible gift. Green, if you don't mind me asking, how long did you work on this? This must have taken so long. I can only imagine. Extras moment? Oh, this is so cool. I think I missed some of these images, maybe. Was there like a whole area I never went to? Is this the Dr. Worm Easter egg? And that's the cake. Wow. Amazing. Not Noob Slayer. Yes. I did insist on clicking on Noob Slayer. Wow. This is absolutely amazing. And I guess you can go back and play other chapters. Madison Side of Blast making it took about 2 to 3 works here and there. Thank you so much, bestie. This is incredible amount of work you must have put into like testing, writing, getting the graphics to look like this, putting music in, getting Zen's help. Is there anything where you'd like me to go back and play back through, like secrets that I missed or anything? Because I will gladly do that. And then can I share the link with the chat? Is that permissible? I'll put it in my Discord. You can share it? Okay, everybody, I'm posting it in my announcements. If you're in my Discord, please go and react with a star. I humbly request. So it'll go in the Hall of Fame. Let's see, star. Everybody go react to the star. I refuse to continue stream until that gets 5-star reactions, gets posted to Hall of Fame. One more? One more? One more star reaction? No, I'm not doing it. I'm sitting here quietly. One more? There we go. Hall of Famed. If you want to play the Dr. Von Kitty Assault on Chimera Keep, that's where you go do it. Holy shit, Green. Thank you so much. That's one of the kindest things anybody's ever made for me ever. Hi, Saki. How's it going, bestie? Holy heck, Saki, you missed it. We just played a Dr. Von Kitty fan game. That was amazing. I barely even begin to, like, comprehend how amazing that was. I had a just dumbest grin on my face the entire time. Holy heck. Go through the sewers, try as a bit too, it doesn't end in a death. Sure. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Refresh. Don't tell me refreshing gets rid of the menu. It's gonna be really, really funny if it... I really hope it's like a cookie or something that remembers your progress. Might be me, could be. I think it's you. Unless there is an imposter among us. Oh god. Did I fuck it? I think I might have fucked it. I think I might have fucked it. Did I fuck it? I think I might have. I don't know if I can skip this. Ah, the Claws of Wrath. We can speedrun? Yeah, we can speedrun. It'll be fine. It's time to game. Asaki Among Us? So true. No, I don't want autoplay narration. Skip. Speedrun. Return to camp. Approach campfire. I like the stupid name. Oh, I forgot about that. Begin briefing. Yeah, deleted all my saves because I'm something of a gamer. Venture forth. Compose myself. Okay, we'll step forward. Blow up. No zoo building today? Probably not. The gearbox clip. What's the gearbox clip? Da 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 ba 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 da ba. I think it was Caius of the Sewer. After trudging through the dew-damp underbrush, you arrive at a large runoff pipe. In naught but a moment. Oh, to skip the fight, of course. Your fears were realized as you could already detect the stench emanating from within. The pipe itself was large, very large, in fact. You could easily walk through it with the headroom enough for two. As you enter into it, you notice the dark iron bars of the gate spanning the entrance of the pipe. Seems their Axod or Abo had already picked it up for you. Your wager would lie in the ladder. Hi, Sick Nasty, how's it going, bestie? I did indeed step on a landmine and blow up. As you marched onward into the noxious depths, the darkness began cascading, and the light behind you started to dwindle. A light, if you would, you posited to Zen. With a simple word of power, the wizard began to glow outward. Keep close, and together we shall stay the darkness's hand, he added confidently. Let me turn it down a little bit. As if in response to his threat, the darkness itself seemed to utter a return with a voice of its own. Listen closely. The party halted and turned their heads in unison to better interpret what they were hearing. Squee, squee, not a rat. In a moment of realization, everyone raised their arms. Squeak, squeak! A giant rat this size you never even thought possible skimmered in the Zen's auric light. Its eyes were cloudy and its muzzle marred. It dripped foam from its snout and its fur was the very definition of mangy. Clearly interpreting that this rat had nothing but ill intent, you preferred to strike by your own hand or another's. Fireball! Behold, the power of the Inferno! Zen slams his staff down as a blazingly bright fireball begins to form on its foci. After a second, he launches it forward at the rodent, feeling assured it will spell its demise. Behold. Okay, I died in the fire. Oh, rat! Happy birthday again. Thank you, bestie. I appreciate it. Okay, but it's fine. Zen resists his catchphrases. Yeah, I really do be like that. Kai. Mine honor is mine shield. Kai brings her shield up as she charges toward the rodent. It lashes out and getting a mouthful of naught but slick metal. Maneuvering towards its rear, the rat turns to face her, leaving its flank exposed. Get it! You take the rat unawares, losing your grip on the blade, so it falls to point downward before driving into the vermin's back. With an ear-piercing squeal, you force the life from the reeking rodent and withdraw your own victoriously. That's how catchphrases work, though. So true, bestie. Forge onward. Nicely done, Kai praised. Without giving you a chance to respond, Zen began speaking. This foul vermin must have originated in the laboratory of none other than the chief alchemist we seek. He would explain his peculiar size, intense ferocity, and he nudges the dead rat style with the end of his staff, the super rabies. Forging on with a slow, indiscernible depth to your left, you come to a split in the tunnel. Which shall it be, left or right? Right has always been right for you. As you begin down the right-hand passage, you notice it become harder to breathe. The sheer putridity in the air now have to absolutely persevere. Hacking and coughing, your group abandons your obstinate self after pleading for you to see reason. In some bizarre attempt to prove yourself, you push forward in the irrespirable air before eventually collapsing unconscious and going to death. At least you die with your vanity. So true. Okay, fine, we'll go left. We'll have to cross the gutter to the middle, you say in the most apprehensive manner. You contemplate asking Zen to lend you his staff for the purpose of measuring the slop's depth. However, you cannot imagine that would go over well. Do it anyway. We'll have to cross the gutter to the... no, and I'll hear nothing more of it, was your indisputable response. I think you may have just made a powerful enemy, Kai mused. Leap across. You back up to get a running start, making sure not to lose your footing on the damp stones as you charge forward. You would have cleared the trench without issue, as was Kai, who followed just on your heels. Turning around, Kai beckons Zen forth. Prithee now, you wayward wizard. He took the request solemnly and began his ascent, subsequently landing in Kai's embrace with a heavy chunk, her armor absorbing most of his momentum. For all his fighting foibles, the one thing Lear was agile. Unfortunately for you, he decided it'd be a great time to show off and poised himself to perform a backflip across the trench. Encourage him. Taking a note from Kai, you blew out some word of encouragement with the scrappy Lear. Let's see you stick the landing then, come on. Then in a moment of utter astonishment, Lear executes a perfect backflip, soaring across the gutter and landing with a resounding and resolving thud. After a few minutes of walking, you see a faint light emitting from the right wall ahead. Hopeful that it's your exit, you begin to walk faster, but your hastiness is met only by something to stop you in your tracks altogether. You hear a rattle as your boot collides with something. Looking down, your gaze is met by another's, although theirs is much spacier. You're staring directly at a skull. Attached to it is the rest of a human skeleton. In its right hand lays an ancient rusty blade. Just as you come to grasp with what you kicked, a grotesque gurgle bubbles up from the slaw to your left. Startled, you're quick to leap over the skeleton and back away from it. Turning around so the gutter now lies on your right and your companions lie ahead of you. Slough? What? Lie ahead of you. You draw your sword and ready yourself for the worst. The gurgling continues, getting more frequent and louder, before something bursts to the surface of this slop that calls this putrid trench's home. That's how you pronounce that? That's how you pronounce what? It appears gelatinous and wet, like a most viscous liquid moving of its own volition. It reaches up to the skeleton. Slough? What are you talking about? Finding a foot dipping down in the sludge, using the structure to pull itself up, it begins cascading itself over the skeleton at an alarming rate. Only a moment later, the skeleton stands up to face you, the slimy coating surrounding and acting as the connective muscular tissues that once adorned the bleached vestibule. Although in a state of perverse awe, you can't help but marvel at the muck's aptitude as it rages its rusty blade to oppose you, but as a living swordsman might. I just pronounce it dinner? Hardly know her. Hamnakins, the newfound anniversary is rapidly approaching. Kai, do it. Yeah! Putting her shield up, Kai successfully bashes the animated fiend off the ledge into the gutter from whence it came, but not like grabbing a hold of her ankle on the way down. The skeleton began pulling Kai down with it as it sunk into the mephitic sludge, yet with incredible efficacy, as if the slop itself was aiding in the endeavor, knocking Kai off her feet as she was dragged under to an appalling demise. Zen! Right, the wizard spoke assuredly. With the touch of his staff's foci, Zen blasts forth a cone of freezing frost on the animated fiend, slowing its movement until it becomes frozen completely solid. With a twirl of his staff, Zen spins around and brings down the end of the staff on the skeleton's shoulder blades, shattering it and the slime into a myriad of crystalline pieces. With the menace defeated, you return your attention to the light ahead. Approaching it, you observe that it sources a semicircular arch built into its stone brick wall. Where there's light, there's a way, you tell the group, the hopefulness in your voice apparent. Crawl through. Dropping to your hands and knees, you crawl through the arch. After nearly 5 feet, you drop down into a natural stone floor. And you see the bucket of a well hanging from a rope, swaying ever so slightly in the dank drafts. The luminous shaft of light from above fills your heart with hope as your eyes adjust to the improving conditions. Climb rope. I assume this is the courtyard. Yes, this is the courtyard. Okay. Oh, remember I did contraption last. Okay, and then we're just going to do one more speed run just to see what the death is like when, oh no, it remembers my place. Okay, well, if we went to the boat way, we would have died for sure. Excellent. Well, Green, that is absolutely amazing. I can barely even, put into words how wonderful and amazing it is that you would make something like that for me. So, even if I cannot describe it fully, I hope it comes across how grateful I am that you would make something just that interesting and fun and in depth and just work that hard on something just for me. It really means a lot to me. So thank you. The writing is really fantastic. I mean, just absolutely incredibly wonderfully fantastic. And I do technically now owe a drawing to Rainey of what just happened. So I will draw the Assault of Chimera Keep. I'm overjoyed you liked it. I'm overjoyed you made it, bestie. I guess I shouldn't put myself back down here in the corner. MS Paint moment. Here we go. Okay. So we got the big room. So we got the okay. We'll do the Warrior of Light. It's me. And he's got the big Chimera sword. It's a real big sword. And it has like a lion on it or something. Roar! That's a lion. He's roaring. You need a tail? No. We're fighting me. This isn't me. The Warrior of Light, he's got yellow eyes. And he has a helmet protecting him. Okay. And then Kai. Kai has the dragon with like the horns. Those are bad horns. And she's angry. And she has like a big suit of armor. Because she's really strong. And a big shield. And a sword. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's and she's like has like blue scales. Because she's a dragon. She'd be very angry if she saw what I was making. And here her armor is blue. Because that's, oh god. Her armor is blue, as is the shield, and she uses the sword. Shit. Fuck. Okay, so there's Kai, and then there's Zen. So we got Zen up here, and he's really tall. He's a real tall fellow, and he has a pointy hat that kind of shades his face, and a big staff, a magic staff. It looks like a candy cane. It's got a purple orb in it to cast magic spells. He's got a smug smile, and he's also got the blue because he's the Cactuar Council. And I guess this one should be blue because they're all Cactuar Council. So okay, and then the other one is a little fellow. He's real angry. He's got a little knife. And he's got a hat. There he is. That's whatever the hell his name is. Lear, whatever the fuck it was. There we go. And then it's time for me, the Cat Lord. So here, I'm gonna trace. I'm gonna trace, okay? Oh god, this is so not gonna work, is it? Okay. Yeah, this is so not gonna work. It's the Cat Lord! And he's real discheesed. Grr. He's real angry. What is it? Yeah, it's 2 back there. Okay. And then grr. He's very angry. That's ugly. Grr. Grr. I don't like red. Let's do pink. Grr. 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 He's real angry, everybody. He's a little tuft of fur. And then his lay. And then he's got his this right here. This moment. Beautiful. He go grr, because he real discheesed. Here, we'll give him little toofies too. Show how discheesed he is. Grr. He's very angry. Just add that. Perfect. And then we'll add a label. Dr. Text. Where's text? How do you text? Dr. Von Kitty, the Cat Lord. I just deleted it. Dr. Von Kitty, the Cat Lord. Assault on Chimera Keep by greengalore. Can I change the color? Make it a little smaller so it fits up here in the corner. I want to move it over. I gotta. He is quite discheesed indeed. Make it even smaller. Okay, make it a little bigger than that. Let's do like 26. There we go. Oh shit, fuck. I misplaced it. Okay, it's fine, whatever. There we go, gamers. That's the battle. Anything I need to, I guess I'll add the big pink yarn ball. There's the yarn ball. Oh, I guess there's also the cats. So you got Mr. Abo the cat, and you got Axod the cat. And then I guess you had the potion cat, Posho. Ow, Rouge. Very Rouge. So he's got like a little bottle of potion that he uses to attack his enemies. And then you've got Sphera, the sphere cat, and she stands on a big sphere. And they're both quite discheesed. Yeah. Perfection. Okay, hopefully that's to Rainey's satisfaction. This is a depiction of the fantastic assault on Chimera Keep, made by our very own greengalore. Thank you, Bessie. That's one of the truly one of, if not the best birthday present I've ever received. Just a sheer amount of effort and care and just everything you put. I would put in, and with Zen's help, of course. Here, I'll add it with Zen's help. And Zen. Ooh, whoa. But yeah, no, it's going in arts. That was absolutely fantastic, Bestie. And Zen. Ooh, oh, I just deleted it. And Zen. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Save as Assault on Chimera Keep. I got that name right. It is Assault on Chimera Keep, right? I'm not managing to fuck that up. Yes, okay, I got it right. Okay, and it's going in arts, gamers. Dr. Von Doodle. It has been posted. Smart, so true. So true and valid. I messed up myself calling it Attack on Chimera Keep for the first few days. Listen, it really did be like that. Okay, I'm going to go AFK for a second. I'm going to get something to drink. And then we will return. And I really don't want to end yet. I am probably going to end relatively soon. But we might do like American Truck or something similar in the interim. But thank you again to Green and to Zen for making something absolutely just... I can't even put into words. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I mean it. Thank you. Okay, I will be right back. Hello, gamers. I have returned. Oh shit! Blobboy's here. Oh, okay. All right. So, thanks everybody for coming to stream. Meow. Get absolutely fucking day on. Get absolutely wrecked. Oh god, it's loud. It's loud. Okay, yeah, no, we'll keep going. We'll keep going for a little bit. Not too terribly much longer. Blobboy Bestie, this was one for the VOD watcher, my friend. The VOD watcher should partake in this one. I don't want if you aren't aware, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I would strongly suggest being a VOD watcher on this matter. Holy heck. Well, I suppose in the interim we could do American Truck Simulator. I don't know. I guess I could just do a just chat. I don't really know what to just chat about. I pretend to be a cat on the internet. Any questions, class? Meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. I have a question? Sure. I know I wouldn't miss this even when I couldn't be here live. You're so valid, bestie. You're so incredibly valid. Maybe I'll go till my birthday's over. Can cats have salami? Only a little, as a treat. Sorry. I was having myself a big sip of Diet Beppis because I was quite thirsty. Doing it for the VOD watchers, meow. So true, bestie. So true and valid. Thank you for moving the empty Saki Marutakiki. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, I guess I could think for paying the Kempty Saki Marutakiki. I also greatly appreciate that. Just chat. I suppose I should be in just chat while I figure out what to do. What do people even just chat about? What do you do? Hey everybody, it's me, Dr. Von Kitty. I happen to be a cat on the internet. It's my birthday. I just turned 23 years of age. Average lifespan of cat. Oh, freaking Wosaki bestie! Thank you so much for gifting 10 subs to TW Mokukan. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Kenny Armored Panda Camus Pagadogger, Awkward Argonian Biologist, A Walker, Night Raven, and Indem CEO. Thank you, bestie. Just Shah. Oh, just Shah. User streamers are just encouraged Fernie chat and just chanting. Well, I'm definitely not doing that one. Thank you, Saki. Haha, funny number. 69 for 20 points. I'm so proud of you, Blobboy. I'm so proud of you. How is it possible to have so much self-control? I don't think it is, as you just proved. Holy heck, Saki, bestie, thank you so much for gifting 10 subscribbles. 10 whole subscribbles, bestie, that's incredibly epic. Thank you, and I will play GeoGuessr just for you, bestie. I will play. I'm trying to capture this, Blobboy redeemed haha funny number. I'm doing it wrong. There we go. I want to put it on the screen. 10 entire scribbly wibblies. I know. Not 9, not 8, not 7, not 6, not 5, not 4, not 3, not 2, not 1. 10 whole scribbly wibblies just for me, the birthday boy / cat. Thank you, bestie. Haha, funny number.jpg. Excellent. And we'll just put this one right here. And a lot of besties, including A-Walker. That's your mod, right? A lot of besties got subs. No subs there were wasted, that's for sure. It wasn't, you know, Noob Slayer 69 who never comes to stream getting a gift sub. Those are all people who watch, so. Walker and Og, so true. Let's see. We'll adorn the corner for a while. So many of the names are called a gift. I know, isn't that awesome? That's like really poggers, actually, when you get to like know and everything. Okay. We can do some geo guessing. We can guess some geos. GeoGuessr. Let's explore the world. Oh, actually, I'm going to test real quick. I might have that bug that I've been having recently. Anybody remember that issue I was having where like it wouldn't let me actually guess because it kept breaking? Let me do a speed run. World, play. Start here. I'm here, guess. It's working. I want to try GeoGuessr sometime. It's incredibly fun. Okay, actually, I think what's happening is I have to wait for a second because sometimes it'll auto-log me out. I think what we determined was happening when we had that issue. If anybody has seen me play GeoGuessr in the past, you'll recall that I had an issue where it would not let me guess. So I'm trying to recreate that before I start playing it and disappoint everybody. Like NK, who is quite excited to see me play more GeoGuessr, because it is quite fun to play. Oh god, Diet Beppis. What a moment. What a time. I can get away with making bad content because it's my birthday and none of you can get mad at me. Buy a Deppis, so true. So true and valid. Okay, random guess. Okay, it's working. It's letting me guess. Maybe the bug is fixed. Your content is the best, gamer. Are you being nice to me because it's my birthday? Is that why you're being nice to me at Blahboy? You know you were in, actually, no, never mind. I was about to say something I wasn't supposed to say. Okay, let me beat the full game. So, okay. Well, we're going to do it, and if it breaks, I'm going to start crying violently. And somebody's going to have to call Mr. GeoGuessr and tell him that I'm really discheesed. That I am deeply, deeply discheesed. That the state of my discheesement knows no bounds. Okay, well, let's do world. Happy birthday, thank you, Zen, bestie. Oh, okay, I got to spoil it for you, Blahboy. Bestie, thank you so much for, actually, I won't say exactly what happened, but thank you so much for participating in the surprise that you and Green made. It was absolutely, you'll have to watch the VOD if you want to see me experience it, but thank you. It was truly one of, if not the best gift I've ever received for my birthday. That was incredible. I've had a good stream. I have had a wonderful, amazing, fantastic, epic, and poggers stream, in fact. Okay. Oh, these are cute houses. Glad to have helped. I'm so glad you did. Your contribution was truly something to behold. This is cute. This looks like Europe. Oh shit, a Cadillac? Okay, update. I don't think this is Europe. I think that's Japanese script. Any anime lovers in chat know? Or just people who know Japanese? Looks like Japanese yums. Smiley face letter, it's Japanese. Okay, I see. Okay, well that narrows it down substantially. There's some nice cars. Hiragana, is that what it's called? The script. I thought it was kanji. Or those two different types of script. I know very little about Japan. I am woefully ignorant on the subject. Is that the coast in the distance? We're only really good at getting the Australian ones. That would make sense. I think that might be. To be fair, Japan does have a lot of coasts. Drive on the left. I mean, we know it's Japan, right? I feel like we've... Yeah, I know there's multiple. Hiragana is the letters, kanji is words. Very simple terms. Okay. Interesting. Cute houses, though. Oh, hey, look. It's the sunlit garden. Oh, this is something. Iheya Kintaku? The smiley face? This one? Oh, yeah, there it is! The smiley face! Kintaku. Can I make this larger? I can. Can I ask you because it's your birthday? And the answer is yes. We also some eating beef jerky, and it tastes pretty good. I'm feeling good. You're so valid, bestie. You're so valid. Cats can't have a little salami as a treat. Thank you, Lord Saul. Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Neat. Very, very neat. So what am I looking for? Kintaku? Somebody tell me if you see it. Also, because you got to redeem the haha funny number, you're simply giggling. I love that for you. I'm so glad that finally somebody got to redeem haha funny number. Many, many, many months in the making. Hello, Big Decus. Are you a raccoon? I'm in fact not a raccoon. Don't think that's a place. Oh yeah, I'm a raccoon VTuber. You got me. Are you even close enough for what? And even if it is, that's fair. Kentucky is a city? I don't know. It was my lead. Y'all would be very bad at catching murderers because you nay on leads. You're not supposed to do that. You don't. Oh, coffee! Boss coffee! Some Pepsi in there. Do they have Nitro Pepsi? Oh, I should switch to GeoGuessr, shouldn't I? GeoGuessr. The boss of them all since 1992. So true, bestie. So true. Now they also got a Coke machine. Is that Pepsi in the Coke machine? Am I going crazy? Oh, I can't. Oh, fuck. This cheeses me so much. It looks like Pepsi to me. You see that there next to what looks like Coke? Getting a phone call. That might have been a mistake. That doesn't look like Pepsi to you? Dasani? Is that Dasani? Who knows? The world will never know. Green milk tea. Ooh. Poggers. Japan seems like such an anime place to be. I wonder why. Sorry. Drinking my... Oh! We figured it out, gamers! It's in... this place. You're looking at the bottles on top, that makes sense. Oh, look at a little doggy. Cute. 10K. I mean, we know we're gonna get a decent score just if we guess somewhere on the coast of Japan. I suppose I should look for a while, though. I shouldn't just, throw in the towel too quickly. Designated evacuation shelter. I assume in the event of a tsunami. Everything's in Japanese, I know. There's it appears to be a camera. It's weird. Is that one of the little island areas of Japan? Is that this one? Is that meant to be one of those? Osaka? Yeah, Osaka. Osaka be in this one? Osaka's in the middle? Oh, Osaka. Oh, it's the name. Gotta be Osaka. Y'all voting for these guys? They're for one Osaka. The prefecture shape. Oh. Well, hey, that's kind of this shape. If we think about it, that's kind of this shape. Okay, we got the town. Big Osaka moment. Osaka on these nuts, if you know what I'm saying. It's the shape of Japan. No, it's not. It was not the shape of Japan. If that was supposed to be the shape of Japan, it was a shitty drawing of it. This could be comedians now. Oh man, he kicked the ball into the car. What a fool. What a foolish little guy. Neat. And we're here. There's a gentleman. Do you think this guy will tell, hey, mister, where are we? Damn, he got some drip though. Look at this guy. He got some drip. Oh my lord, we ain't gonna bother him. He's too busy dripping. Sun exists just so kids stop being little shits. They really do be like that. He do be kind of drippy. He do be styling. I love that for him. How do you think he's doing? I hope he's doing all right. Wonder when this photo was taken. Does it tell us? I think it has to, doesn't it? Well, it's Skywrite 2022 Google. I don't know if that means that it just is pulling stuff from current Google. Are you allowed to Google? No. To my knowledge, you're not allowed to. You just had to use what you have here and figure it out from there. Do 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 do. 50,000. Okay. Neat. Very neat. That house appears to have been blurred out. That's where evil McEvil things happen. Little park. People who play by the rules call the number like, hey, I'm trying to figure out where exactly is this coordinate-wise. So is this just a dead end? I think that's just a dead end. We're kind of stuck here, to be honest. Responds in Japanese. It's morning there? Oh yeah, it probably is, isn't it? These houses are so cute. Yeah. This is a very cute neighborhood. Oh. I keep reading all of these as if I'm going to like ascertain something helpful. And I'm just not. Maybe I should just guess Osaka. I feel like we're in a cute little neighborhood somewhere. So probably not like downtown. Maybe down here is right. Like right here. It's doing the thing. God damn it. Let's see if I can fix it. Osaka D's nuts. So true, bestie. See, this is the thing it does. It auto logs me out for some reason. And it's very annoying. I think I can log back in. And then it should let me guess. Yes. Oh, could it be because of cookies? I do see the little, Oh, you're right. Allow cookies. Uh-oh. Oh, well, we were super close. We were 7 miles off. Sorry, it refreshed automatically, but we were 7 miles off. So, I don't know if y'all saw that, but yeah. Oh, am I blocking the... Maybe I'll shrink this a little bit, so... Is that better? That way I'm not... Here, I'll move myself. I'll do sort of like a corner moment. And that way the focus can be on the epic gameplay. Okay. Eastern Europe. No one puts Kempty in the corner. I put Kempty in the corner because he was being a naughty Kempty. Somebody redeem bad Kempty. Do it, coward. I know. I'm speaking to you directly right now. I know you're thinking about it. You know who you are. You know you want to redeem bad Kempty right now. Do it. Do it. Wow. Fuck you, Rainy. That was very hurtful. Hello, Billiard Bill. It is indeed the cat's birthday. For, at least for me, another 38 minutes. How's it going? Welcome. This feels very Eastern Europe. I'm getting pretty strong Eastern Europe. Oh. Something. Why is Eastern Europe so depressing? I don't feel qualified to answer that question. Happy birthday, cat. Thank you, Billiard Bill. I sincerely appreciate that. These look like flags for something. If anybody knows what these flags are, please tell me. Oh, maybe... the balconies? Those are shirts. Well, it was a noble effort. There's a palm tree. Like shitty house. This doesn't look like England to me. I don't get England vibes. There's a blue arrow. Oh, there is a flag. Where'd it go? Was there not a flag? Can we guess the place in chat? Yeah, you can guess. Is that... I didn't look like... Is that Italy? Is it? Okay. Well. Hungary's is the other way, right? Hungary is not like da da da. It's like da da da, right? That was my initial thought, because I was thinking, oh yeah, we got more. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Italy, isn't it? Oh, well, no, there you go. I think that's definitely Italian. Not the pizza restaurant. Place, it's Little Italy in Russia. I like how we keep jumping times. The pizza pie. Here, let's listen to, Is this culturally insensitive? Is this legal? I don't know, probably. Me when pizza dough. In Hungary, I'll shit into my pants. That's the Italian flag, bestie, is it not? The Hungarian flag is the other way around, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's like this. My ancestors are from Hungary, I see. Is that the EU flag? Oh, hey. Something Secondaria. Count the number of pizza shops. I think that's the EU flag, isn't it? Skula Secondaria. This is a school. Isn't it really rare to fly the EU flag in most EU countries? We're in Florentine? How do you know? What's your basis? I live there? no fucking way. No way. Where's Florentine? Is that like Florence is like up here, right? Isn't it Florence somewhere in this? Yeah, here it is. Is Florentine Florence? Florentino? Whereabouts? Northwest? So like here? Campi Bizino? Then south? Here? Lastra Asigna? We agree this is Eastern Europe. What if I have no idea what I'm talking about. Or you just make that up? But fuck it. God damn it. Is you debating you? I don't care. It's too late in the moment. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm a believer. Update it with Southern Italy. Hey, you know what? I was down to do it for the meme. And I believed you. Really, I was up with you. That was a Prisina, which is outside of Foggia. Wow. I'm sorry. Happens. I forgive you. It was in the south. Well, at least we got Italy, right? That makes me laugh. Why? Alright, pants, get ready. Rip encase pants. This kind of looks like Greece. Never trust me again. I will trust you again. I will do it. This is a highway in Mexico. I live there. Which one? Holy shit. Okay, go on. Super Mario 64 water level background? What are you talking about? This music? This is 5 a.m. from Animal Crossing. A toll road to Peru. I live there. This is actually the highway to hell. Trust me, I live there. Brazil. Come to Brazil! Come to Brazil, please! Everyone's so believable. I don't know, bestie. I wish I knew. Come to Brazil! Hello, sir. You're on the yellow line. You have a mod badge. What are you up to? Looks like a sports jersey. Circuit something or another. Mario Wiki? Oh, it does look quite a bit like it, doesn't it? Huh. You're right. If we go back and have a gander, yeah. Similar vibe. I take back Greece, by the way. I think this might be Central Africa. In the Andromeda Galaxy, by the James Webb Telescope. Trust me, I live there. I trust you. I don't think I can pick it, though. I'm gonna say Asia. I mean, my other guess would be Southeast Asia. Looks tropical. I mean, there's a tropical part of Africa. Northern Africa? Isn't Northern Africa more deserty and Central Africa's more jungly? Like Brazil? They drive on the right in Asia? Hi there, Aru. A lot of people are saying Brazil right now. Okay, you think everybody seems to think Brazil. Okay. I think this car will give us a hint. There's a lot of cars. What are you up to? You going somewhere? No. Brazil is a big place. Northern coast of Africa is not desert. Yeah, but I don't think it looks like this. It's not desert, but like it's not jungly. Or I guess tropical, I guess would be the better word. This isn't really jungly. This is very tropical. Wouldn't call this tropical. I get kind of tropical vibes. This guy's carrying like San Pellegrinos or something. And pizza? I don't know. It does look quite humid. Coasts are small, so might be an island. Easier ship that way. Oh. True. Oh shit. That's a car. Double front wheels on this car? Oh shit. No, I think that's an error in the clipping. Stacks and stacks of pizza in the back. I don't know for sure if that's pizza. Is that pizza? I can't tell. I think it might be. So I want to go to his party. Fucking baller. South Africa? Huh. Pizza D's nuts. So true. So true and valid. A lot of these people like to ride the yellow line. That is becoming quickly apparent to me. Anything? This man's pulled over. Favela? What's that? Oh? This is so Brazil. 100% Brazil. Brazil is a large place though, so that doesn't help us too terribly much. Some graffiti. Interesting. Lambada. Is that a town in Brazil, do you think? Or I gotta go closer. Lambada these nuts. There's Londrina. Lacerda. I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing it, gamers. We must continue. We must persevere. Oh, a sign. I saw the sign. Lavras si Seridio Tank Grande. Tank Grande Lavras. Not seeing anything, but we will keep those names in mind. I haven't been looking very much near the coast. I could do another layer of detail. Maybe those are small places. Remember, there's just so many, I'm gonna look past it for sure. I want to be wrong just to prove I'm a fool. I really do be like that sometimes, bestie. It really do be like that sometimes. Okay, let's keep looking for some kind of sign or something that gives us more info. Tonka Grande. There's a bus. Oh, bus station could tell us something? Villa Rica. I don't know if that is helpful to us at all. Casa du V. It's like a, oh, whoa. Oh. A bunch of stuff. Call them? I could. Nothing's stopping me. Except for the ovo. I think it's egg. Ah, that makes sense. Tasty. Oh, another green sign. Ritorno Lavras. Where was the last place? The one in Italy? Why is that sign blurred out? Tabau Dutra. BR. Okay, that's definitely Brazil. 116. Navras. So now we're looking for 116. $116! I'm assuming 116 is a very long highway. We're going to follow it the whole way. We're going to find the bottom of it. Not Residencia Fuck. The hell is Residencia Fuck? I don't know what's going on at Residencia Fuck. I nearly fell out of my chair when you said that. Listen, I don't know what the hell's going on at Residencia Fuck, man. Something, that's for sure. They're up to something up there in Residencia Fuck. Means residence, that's what I figured. So is the fuck residence? I don't know. I would be okay living in the fuck residence, I think. I'd have no objections. It's gonna be really funny when it ends up being on the north side. Long highway, huh? I think that's the start of the highway. I'm gonna take 116 all the way back up. I'm gonna keep following it. Quaint little town. Only 800 people. Depends on the roommates. Hey, fair enough. There's plenty of stuff. I will look at Residencia Fuck once we find this location. That's close. What if it's just not real? What if it's just made up? I'm beginning to lose hope. People without a doubt are mainly German Brazilian. Some of the best known families are the Kellners, the Fucks, the Wolfs, among others. Citation needed. Well, one highway with the same number. If there's another highway with 116, I'm guessing randomly and I give up. This is too much work for me. I'm too small brain. This has got to be it. I feel like we're right there. Born Jesus. So true. So true, bestie. Jesus, this is a long highway. I don't remember what we're doing here anymore. I'm just looking at a map for the hell of it. Meow. Welcome back, Bill. We're trying to figure out where these places are in Highway 116. Don't tell me that's the end of Highway 116. Oh no, it keeps going. Do 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 do. Cat moment. Do 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 do. Explore around, Resident Evil. You passed it. You're trolling me. I refuse to believe this troll moment. Unless you're not, in which case I'm going to start crying. And will it have been worth it? Probably. It'd be good content. Is that it? Is that the end? No, keeps going. The town rhymes with the website. Traveling luck, Resident Evil. What is in the blue? Dutra is in the blue. Do, 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 do. We managed to find the longest fucking highway in Brazil. Come to Brazil, bitch, where? Come to Brazil, bitch, where in Brazil? Do, do, do. Happy birthday, Bestie. Thank you, Sour Princess. I appreciate it. How's it going, Bestie? Where to stay near Residencia Fuck? I want to stay in the Fuck residence, personally. Dare I be so bold? Leaves from the vine. Meowing, so meow. You're playing Fortnite around with Polar X? I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. Are you winning? Are you gonna get the victory royale? From the vine. Time to cry. I'm kind of numb to it at this point. Because I've had this on my playlist for ages. A place I recommend going to in Brazil, a friend there, and at least one place I want to live in Brazil. Well, I know one place I'd want to live in Brazil, and it's called Residencia Fuck. From the vine, I give up. This game sucks. Fuck this. Meow? Was I supposed to meow for you? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Wait, man, because you're not a man, you're a cat. A cat can be a man. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm literally dying. Meow, meow, meow. I meant man like human, I see. Meow, meow, meow. Don't tell me that's the end of 116. Gotta do the re-long end thing. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So it was that 116. I think those might have been neighborhood names. Or something. Who fucking knows, bro? I can't even be asked to care. Sag. Oh. This is fancy looking. This is very nice looking. They spelled center that way. Is this Canada? South Woodlands Way, Woodlands Square, Regional Center, Woodlands Avenue, 239, Riverside Road. BKE. I. Wisteria? What the hell is Wisteria? Is that a kilometers per hour sign? NKF Dialysis Center. Bake Pie? plant. Multi-story car park. Let's see, left-hand drive. Oh, does that mean this is the UK then? Probably. British moment? Bless, thank you. Much appreciated, bestie. Do 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 do. Palm trees? Not UK. Australia or New Zealand? Look like Australia. New Zealand moment? That is true. This definitely is too nice for the UK. Alright, let's... New Zealand moment? Dude. Might be Australia. What if it's Darwin? Australia, as far as I know. Have y'all been to Darwin before? This could be Darwin, Australia. New Zealand's too far south, I think. Where the hell? What is with the woodlands, man? There must be a lot of woods wherever the hell this place is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's just a .com link, though. It's interesting. Do 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 do. Weird phone number, though. 2 4 digits. Oh, here. Singapore! Singapore! Singapore's like here-ish, right? Yeah. We just gotta find Woodlands Avenue. The something center. There's the Discovery Center. Could this pie? Pie? Where the hell is Woodlands Avenue? We found the pie. East, north? No, we've gone too far. We've missed pie. Not at pie anymore. Okay, here's the start of the pie. Let's go back to the start. Like nothing like Australia, yeah. We're looking for the Woodlands Civic Center. There's a Singapore Discovery Center. I'll zoom out a little bit. I assume that the Woodlands Center will be fairly large. Okay, we're going to stick with the pie. Zoom out a bit and stop. Definitely not around here. I feel like I'm too far out. I feel like I should be one more in. You're sick? Why are you sick? What's wrong, bestie? The British Club. Uh-oh. There's the Colum Eyre Community Center. Community Club. They got a lot of community stuff. I passed such a place? I see. Apparently pie is a toll road. There's a McDonald's. In the north of the city? Oh, Woodlands, you're right. Woodlands Community Club. Surely that's nearby to the Woodlands Civic Center. Right? Singapore Zoo. Woodlands Waterfront Park. Woodlands Checkpoint. Woodlands North. Esso Woodlands Ave. Woodlands South. Community Club. Isn't Canberra a place in Australia? Where the hell is the Civic Center? Singapore Polish grind. I kind of want to pick that one just for the lulz. Woodlands is this, right? So there's a street name to help us. South Woodlands Way. So we're facing towards the pie. Where's the pie from Woodlands? The pie's down here. So Woodlands probably give you a good score. BKE is on the left of Woodlands. You're right. So we're facing that. And then Woodlands Center Road. Woodlands. Woodlands Avenue 2. Woodlands Stadium. We're looking for Woodlands Civic Center though. 3, 2, and 9. Why is Woodlands so confusingly laid out? Woodlands Avenue 5. Oh, there it is! Okay, so it's like we're right here then. Let's get like perfect. Simon's Rancivino is right to the left of us. What about Sparky Tots? Sparkle Tots is right ahead of us. So we're literally like right here. I want to get like perfect. I kind of did the log out thing. I'm gonna have to Google that at some point to fix it. Similar to the cookies, I'm sure. I just gotta fix it. Four yards from the correct location, gamers. Very epic. Dreams like these cheeks with a straw. Hell yeah, so true, bestie. Okay, last round. Let's see if we can beat it before midnight my time. 5,000 points. Oh shit. This is nice looking. Is this like Scotland? I think this is Scotland. You think it's Northeast US? Okay, well you and I are on very different pages. 2 locks. Drives on the left. Is it a drives on the left? This is a place with boats. I can't really tell. Oh yeah, it is a drives on the left, isn't it? This is Scotland, right? This feels very Scotland to me. All these boats. If it's Scotland, we'd for sure find a Scottish flag soon. Boat locks, feel Scotland, England. We have areas like this. Wait, is this Ireland? Limerick? That's an Irish place. Yeah, this is Ireland, isn't it? Limerick's a town in Ireland. Yeah. So we're here. 2-way is RHD. Or no. So Limerick is up ahead. And Ninag and Ballina are to the left. The fact it's gibberish, damn. You really came from the Irish, huh? So we're somewhere in this area. Corner of 496 and 463. Oh. Those must be like tiny roads. And we're near the water, right? And all I see are major highways. And then maybe we're up here. 496, 463, 469, nice, 462. Look at that bridge. As an indicator, that would make sense. Gary Kennedy. Slee Lock Dyergert. Okay. So there's a bridge. Look for the shitter on the map? What? I feel like we're somewhere. We're up here. What were the road numbers? 462 and something or another? Lowderg. Cork is listed as really? Is that the name of a place in Star Wars? Oh, the name of the lake. Oh, so this is that lake.
Bitch, I'm a
Oh
cat.
shit! Sleepy Kai 98 bestie. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, there's Ballina. We found Ballina. We're for sure this is that bridge, right? For sure? Like absolutely? Absolutely this is that bridge? Sleepy Cat 98? Tourist office moment? Maybe not. Tourist information. Okay, so we're like here. For sure we're like over there. Thank you, Kai, for the raid. Welcome, Green Elf and Suzu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can we get a Sleepy Kai 98 command used, please? Because I'm trying to get this answer before time is up. So there's like we're coming up to a left bend. There should be public toilets near us. I think we might be ahead of the public toilets. Thank you. Everybody go follow Sleepy Kai. Kai, how was your stream? How was your 1-year affiliate stream? I guess this is technically my 1-year affiliate stream. I'm just celebrating it. Wait, no, okay, no, my 1-year affiliate, I guess, is beginning of August. This isn't like my 1-year streaming stream. That's what this is. I kind of forgot. Kiner 49er? Hardly knower. So true. Okay, we're not far from the bridge. I think here is a good guess. I think we might be like here. There's like a hotel across from us. You know, there's a toilet here, but there's more toilets back here. I think we're like right here. This is my guess. I gotta go do the login thing. Played Genshin today. Very poggers. Did you use Kaching? I hope you used Kaching. I love Geoguessr. Geoguessr's great. Big fan. No, Sag. 5,000 points, gamers. Very epic. Very poggers. With the exception of Brazil and Italy, some pretty good results, I would say. And like Brazil, we got all of our countries were right. We were not wrong on country in any instance. And that alone, I think, is pretty impressive. So, we lost quite a bit on Brazil and a decent amount on Italy, but like 2 perfect scores, pretty good, I would say. You know, one time I played when Yanners was playing on like a secret stream that she was doing, and it was like a group like challenge mode, and I got 2nd place. Not to brag or anything. Birthday, hi Zen, how's it going, bestie? I appreciate the Pop Duck happy birthdays, I really do. Thank you for the raid. I hope your stream was incredibly epic and poggers. Well, 1 minute and it'll no longer be my birthday, so get your last happy birthdays in if you want, unless you're in a different time zone, in which case it doesn't matter. And that'll be my special day. all done. My ego all deflated. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, everybody. I'm actually probably going to end very soon, Guy. I apologize. Because I'm very tired. But I could, like, watch a video or something, maybe. And then we can share the raid onwards and forwards with someone else. We know the drill? Wait, what's the drill? What's the drill, FX girlfriend? Happy B-Day, Kimty, aka Dr. Von Kitty. Thank you, bestie. And with that, it is now midnight my time, July 12th. No longer my birthday. Big Sag. Zinnerkai Reiji right before you end. Are you nay-naying on me right now? On my birthday? I can't believe this. You know what? I'm going to stream for another like 5 hours just to spite you. Just to nay-nay on you. Tomorrow's my birthday, the 13th. That's epic, bestie. Is that right? The 14th? Okay, I have to set a reminder for myself so I don't forget. Sleeping stream moment. The new Genshin story teaser video? Sure. Oh no, Dawn. Don't do that. Are you being mean to me, Alva's girlfriend? It's my birthday. You can't be mean at me. Doom, doom, doom. Hi, Baz. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Technically, many time zones, you're still correct. So you're fine. It's 12:01. No, it's not. It's always my birthday. Somebody send me the Genshin video and I'll watch it. Hello, Game Guy. Everything belated birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome. No, one here. Not a West Coaster. West Coast. Meow Coast. Oh, this is like 4 minutes long. Oh, heck. This is long. Happy birthday, Grass Cat. Thank you, Thriaru. I sincerely appreciate that. Gaming time. Like how I keep making myself large just to shrink again. We're gonna watch the Genshin video because reasons and because I just got raided and I don't want to end yet, but we're gonna end soon. Oh shit. Does Kaching feature in this? Is there Kaching in this? Kaching is my favorite. She's a cat girl. Except I found out she's not really a cat girl. And I have to say, I was very discheesed when I found out. Let me show you. Let me show you Kaching. Let me show you Kaching real quick, gamers. Here she is. This is her. Right? My Genshin waifu. And she's got, like, cat ears, but she's not a cat girl. They're fake. It's just her hair looks like that. She's not really a cat. And you know what? I'm incredibly discheesed by that. I feel deceived by the Genshin impactors. Watch all the cooking. Let's fun watching the yoga. So then, happy birthday thing. Thank you, Alencia. I appreciate it, bestie. Fake cat girl, Sag. Fuck Diana. Diana sucks. Diana's stupid.
Because on
you tell me the Genshin with 100,000 views, they don't have closed captions? That discheeses me. I'm discheesed. I'm very discheesed. Yeah, I can't believe somebody would pretend to be a cat like that. Unbelievable. I would never do that. It's funny because I pretend to be a cat on the internet. Who the hell is that guy? Is that Waluigi? Bro, that kind of looks like old man Waluigi. Looks like Waluigi mixed with the Lalafell from Final Fantasy XIV.
People say the North
That's the penguin. Look at that guy. Oh, that guy is an anime character.
Speaking as a banker, that sounds a little unconscionable.
Rosaline died in a foreign land.
This is some interesting
With
animation.
you heartless businessmen
Oh.
and dignitaries always with a convenient excuse to remain in the comfort of your homeland.
I see.
Couldn't hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths
Aren't we all
shut?
anime characters? I'm
Leave it to
not.
make the children cry.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place for a fight.
She's cross-eyed. It really do. Who the hell is that guy?
Though her methods tarnished her honor, Loafalta's sacrifice is a great pity. Her loss
I have
shall
no
not
idea what's
hinder our
happening.
Progress. But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
I see myself more of Looney Tunes. I can relate to that.
Knowledge cannot be rationally
Should I know, like, if I played Genshin, would I know who these people are?
After conquering the divine gaze, he will make his next move.
Uh-oh.
It's time to end tonight's foolish theatrics.
He's ending tonight's foolish theatrics.
Right now, you have no captive audience.
It's Mr. Mask! Oh no!
Let every worthy sacrifice become.
It's Arthas!
With this nation,
Ah!
sure for all time. In the name of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods. Absolute peace. Such is the gift from the Tsaritsa.
Oh?
Such is Her Majesty's benevolence.
Oh shit, they cast Ice Spell.
Now you rest in
Do you think they're gonna go to Sweden and Genshin
layer
Impact?
upon layer of ice.
That'd be pretty poggers. Oh look, it's a little
But
butterfly.
Rosaline, I promise you, your final resting place will be
Wrath of the Lich
entirely
King.
of the old world.
So true.
I must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
He's busy with a little experiment in blasphemy.
Caller, time to head out on patrol.
Okay, Master Tainari!
Am I supposed to know who that is?
What's that?
She's got kind of a grass theme. Oh, that was the end? I feel like I'm supposed to know who that is. I feel like that's the character I'm supposed to know. Any YouTube comments have insight for me? Oh, so true, bestie. So true. Tartaglia. So true. Upcoming character? That makes sense. Maybe I'll play it. I would play Genshin. This is true. I would play Genshin Impact if I had Kaching. It's true, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. If you would buy more gacha rolls, listen. There's nothing that's ever made me consider spending my money on Genshin Impact than my strong desire to have Kaching. Just Final. I need to get back to Final. I haven't had time to play Final Fantasy recently, but I've been enjoying Final Fantasy 14 a lot. The adventures of Kimti, the maid cat boy. Truly a character. Okay, well, gamers, unless anybody has something else you want me to do, I think I may end the stream here, because I'm getting pretty tired. Yeah, I saw Rin plays Final Fantasy 14, but unfortunately she's on a different world server. I have something I want you to do and it costs you nothing. Go on. Oh, are there clips? Are there clips to watch? I see there's one clip. I'm gonna watch this clip. Why not? 49-hour video something. Play with her still? How? How do you do that? I thought you couldn't cross world servers. When you say the meow word, of course I'm gonna say the meow word. I have to say the meow word for my birthday. There was a bug snacks theme song. They added data center travel? When did they do that? Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, well, we're gonna raid somebody. Last week? That's awesome. Well, then I will simply have to play some Final Fantasy 14 with the Ranieri. By the way, go follow twitch.tv/Ranieri. Oh, Hamford. Know who we're raiding? Let's see. We could raid Kitsei, who is Zin and Kai's friend. Since we got the raid from Kai and we're passing on some of her people, mayhaps that's what we do. Anybody have objections to that plan? Also, will somebody write a raid message and everybody post it so I inflates my ego with my birthday present? People who don't have that many viewers when we should raid Leaflet. Leaflet. Twitch.tv/Leaflet. That is 400 viewers. That's a lot of viewers. The number 2 something, whatever Oyo is Fartbag XP with 1.1 million. Which is, that's a lot. Apparently somebody has gifted 3,315 whatever. Thank you, Bob. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for coming to stream. Thank you all for making my birthday absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to Eclectic Horizons for resubscribing for 8 months, KG Evans for resubscribing for 6 months, Neko2Mizu for 300 bits, Alphax Girlfriend for 100 bits, Alphax Girlfriend for gifting a sub to Raining Sausage, Mojessa the Twitchy for subscribing, Absinthe Aggro for following, Eater for resubscribing for 4 months, Eater for 300 bits, Saki for gifting 10 subs, and Sleepy Kai 98 for rating. Kimpty, can I ask for one more thing? Yeah, what's up? A rare Neko2Mizu visit, absolutely. And let's shout out the gamers. Let's give Miss 98 a shout out. I ask that you have a wonderful and fantastic night. Well, bestie, I can only do that if you promise me you'll have a wonderful, fantastic night. Or do your best to have one. Sleepy Kai 98 moment. And then also go follow Sucky Maritaki. And also, final, I don't know if he's still here, but big, massive, incomprehensibly large shout out to, oh, I love this song. To greengalore for making the special surprise. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to watch the VOD. If you like my content and you want a VOD to watch, I would strongly encourage you to watch this VOD. And also you can go into Hall of Fame and you can see the thing for yourself and experience it yourself. But 110 billion %, thank you to greengalore for making something that's just absolutely, I cannot even put into words how thankful I am for Vibin' Offline chat. Yeah, I could, how do you do reruns? I can set a rerun, right? And I think you can rewatch it live, and I think it'll let you chat. I don't know how reruns work, but I think they're a thing, right? I'll Google it. Twitch. We won't rate if that's what we do. How to rerun. Oh, they got rid of reruns? Activate a rerun. You must go to your creator dashboard. No, I don't care about why I would do it. Avatar and ready, Stream manager. So an option to do it. This is not helping me figure out where that option is. Oh, apparently some streamers don't have the option. I wish somebody would show me a picture of what it should look like if I have the option for a rerun. Oh, it would be in here? Let's see. I don't think I have reruns. Tragically, besties. Well, that sucks. It's a shame, because I would love to do a rerun. Well, I would recommend watching the VOD, besties. If you did not watch it and you're interested, it was incredibly cool. Yeah, it might be a partner thing. It might just be if some people have it, some people don't. Twitch is bad about doing that. And having features for a very long time and then not, like, giving them to everyone else. But, anyway. Apparently I can do a watch party. I can run ads. I have it still, but I would never use it. Cast Reserve features too, so true. On my birthday Twitch, unbelievable. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, Green, thank you for making one of, if not the best birthday present I've ever received. That was just amazingly, incredibly, wonderfully terrific. I was smiling like a dork the whole time because it was just so kind of you. And thank you to everybody. This is my birthday, but also it's my 1 year. Technically my first stream was like the 20th or the 21st of June, but I just wanted to do it all in one that I've been streaming for. And I've gone from pretty much 0 followers and just a couple of my friends watching to all of you lovely besties who have come from other streamers and just through discovering me on Twitch, or you watching Factorio or some fucking stupid game I was playing or something, and however you found my content, whatever has made you follow and come back and watch and chat and sub and be in Discord and participate in whatever. It means the world to me. It really does. And I know I've been very busy. I haven't had much time to stream, and I know I joke and meme about it, but I really am grateful for everything that I have in the Dr. Von Kitty streaming community and all of my Dr. Von Kittens. You deserve it, bestie. Thank you. And shout out especially to people who've been here since day one. Some of you are reaching your first year of watching Dr. Von Kitty, which is kind of insane to think about, having watched me and been in chat for hundreds of hours at this point. And even to the people who are brand new and have only been here for a few months or a month, or maybe today's your first day if you've just been lurking, I don't know. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I really am. And I'm excited to just keep on going. Maybe I'll start making YouTube videos again. Copium. Massive copium hit. But we'll see. Either way, I plan to keep it up and keep doing this. And even when I do have to go through phases where I can't stream as much and I'm busy and whatever, I'm going to do my best to always keep making content for you all, and always be doing my best to provide some funny hee ha-has. You're drop 100 of a 12-hour stream. I owe y'all a 12-hour stream, by the way, because of the tunic thing. So sometime in the next couple months, one Saturday or something, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream. But anyway, that's enough sappy stuff. Thank you all again so much. You've made this a terrific, wonderful, amazing birthday. I had a rough day today. Long, tired, wasn't feeling great going into stream. And, all of you and Green with the game and everyone's support has just made it so much better. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I really mean it. So yeah, I think that's the stream, everybody. Anyway, bye. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.